How you knock him out?
Hammer in the face.
Hammer in the face.
You did gag him, which means he comes back, he's restrained, he looks out, he immediately tries to misty step out of it and realises he's gagged.
Thank God. What's up now?
He was sacrificing people. We came down through his tunnel. We've just got a whole lot of memory. And Jeff comes in and puts his arms around us and goes, "Good work, guys.
We did it, team. We did it.
Yeah.
Baradoon, the dickheads,
And Jeff."
Baradoon, the dickheads, and Jeff.
So, you find yourselves in the underground cult chambers of the Selwyns with irrefutable proof that they are indeed up to no good.
That's what's up.
I told you you were locked in here with us.
Shit.
Where's your tentacles now, boy?
Shit. That's what's up.
How do we get out of here?
Yeah,
I have no idea.
yeah.
Should we still check though? Like, should we? Like,
You might want to.
Maybe they're under a spell.
Maybe he's not evil.
You came in as they were doing a ritual, murdering somebody and feeding his body and blood to the demon lord's tentacles coming through a portal.
Well, we don't know the context.
You don't. It might have been a play.
It could have been a play. They could have been rehearsing a play. I would know.
You wanted to join the news.
So then you should be able to tell.
They should be able to. True.
They weren't rehearsing. They were performance
Make
ready.
an actor roll for me, please.
An actor roll?
Just
didn't really.
and add your actor modifier.
6 plus.
So you have no idea.
How did that go?
Yeah, no, you're pretty sure that it was a terrible play.
It was a terrible play. It was the tentacles that gave it away.
So you,
The special effects
So
were
you
amazing.
saw 4 Sylwans murdering a dude. 3 of them you straight up killed. One of them you fed to a giant frog
that was
creature.
rough. That was rough.
That's how we roll.
And the last one, Trenton, the head of the Sylwan family, you managed to subdue. You knocked him out rather than killed him. That's appreciated. You knocked him out rather than killed him. You tied him up. You gagged him. You bound his hands so he couldn't do somatic components to spells. He can't speak verbal components of spells. He is effectively screwed. You are potentially screwed as well, though, because you're down underground with no way back up again, as far as
Well, Rob, I actually have a note in my.
Rowan made notes, ladies
I wrote a
and
note
gentlemen.
last time, and the note
Round of
was
applause,
this.
everyone.
Wait, let me take back your inspiration tokens. This will be enough to be like, wow, inspiration.
I wrote a note saying, get Trenton to use the pedestal to control the portals for us.
I told you were locked in here with us.
How are we going to get out of here?
Okay, now I've been thinking about it. There's a pedestal over there.
Whoa,
Now
whoa,
think about the pedestal.
Whoa.
Hold up.
What?
What is this?
That question.
He makes an excellent point. What is happening here?
What's going on?
Oh, the moustache.
Yeah, the moustache.
I took a moment before to shave it into a moustache.
What? Sorry,
Just before.
Wait a second.
How does that work?
Did you shave before or after you were being attacked by a giant tentacle?
Just did it. I didn't
Mid.
mid.
While you were being attacked.
I don't know. Okay, well,
Mid.
look. It looks great, but maybe priorities. Maybe don't shave in the middle of a battle.
I'm sorry, if I'm in the middle of battle and I suddenly get a desire to shave my face and look the way I feel comfortable looking, then I'll take that opportunity.
Oh my!
I mean, it makes a lot of sense.
Did you have a beard to shave before?
I think I did. I don't know. How am I supposed to remember that?
Yeah, I don't know.
So
There you go, well done.
I had been
Well done
thinking
for
on
remembering.
this, and assumedly to control the portals, he's going to have to use his hands or his mouth. I reckon what we do is we all. Well, no, I assume it's going to be. Some
He's got a
spell
gun
of some
that-
description. So we
Even if
take
it
him
wasn't
over to
outside,
it.
that's how you operate.
We take him over to it. We like hold the knife to his neck, and we like, I've got a spell armed and ready, and we're like, bro, if you start doing something that's not the spell for this, you're gonna die.
And then we'll be really screwed.
Why?
Because we'll be trapped.
So you kill him. There's no way out.
But can you not tell him
Yeah,
that?
let's hope he's not smart enough to
Bob,
realise that.
say these things out loud.
You better do it, or otherwise we're f***ed. I mean, you're f***ed.
So do we want to do a little bit of looty loot first? Baradoon runs and loots everything real quick before everyone else.
You can't loot everything real quick. Whatever he doesn't loot, I loot.
Baradoon starts whistling and does the like. And just like wanders over.
Where it gets mighty suspicious.
Make an inconspicuous check. This is a stealth check.
10 plus, I think it's probably only 1 or 2 or something. Stealth is
What's your
0,
What's
actually.
your perception modifier?
10.
Should be pretty high as a cleric, I think, with the high wisdom.
About 1 million.
1 million.
Wow, that is a
1 million
lot.
is quite a lot.
What's my perception?
Yours is a million.
Plus
Yours is
4,
actually
yeah.
a million. With
I
you've got
also get
expertise in it.
suspicious.
Yeah, you definitely, without rolling, you guys both see.
17.
What's your perception modifier?
I'm actually +4.
+4. Yeah, you don't need to roll. You rolled low enough to avoid all of what's called the passive perception. So all of you just see Baradoon go. I'm gonna loot this guy.
Excuse me. What are you doing?
Everyone does everyone just start looting
I'm
some
going to loot
guys.
this guy out loud?
Yes, you very much did.
Oh, so then let's quickly start looting one of them.
Well, we
selfish.
We tackle him.
I mean, there's 4 others.
we all loot.
There are three. There are 4 baddies. One of them is Trenton. One of them it was devoured by the frog Hemoth in the water and never came back up again because you tripped her into the water. One of them was incinerated by some kind of fire thing, if I'm remembering rightly. So him and most of his goods were gone. And the last one is the person who was also eaten by the frog Hemoth, but managed to claw her way back out in the last moments, and then was like decapitated or something. Some kind of very gruesome death. I can't exactly remember.
Sounds like us.
So
Sounds like us.
between them, and if you really want to fight over it, you can. Otherwise, you can just decide who's getting what.
I'll just take it all. That's
Okay,
fine.
we'll just give you it all, and you can decide.
Don't worry
later.
about it, guys. I'll just take it all.
Okay, that's good.
It's just easier that way, you know.
Trenton has a ring with a very nice ruby on it. Doesn't look like it's magical, but it looks like it's a magical conduit. It looks like it might have been one of his.
Put that on.
It's all right. How can it be on? It's
Bob,
all
I'm right here.
It's
I'm
a
right here. I'm right here.
Bob explodes.
Oh my god!
Let's hear all the things first.
I wonder what it would be. I wonder what it'd be like to play D&D with like a cohesive party.
Who knows?
You'll never know.
You'll never know.
Trenton has a nice ruby. He has a golden pendant around his neck.
So put that on. Great.
That is. Oh, okay. Make a wisdom saving throw, please.
This is all comedy retreat. Comedy retreat.
He has a golden pendant around his neck with a decent enough religion score. I think somebody. I think
Okay,
it's
check
right to be. You.
I got +5.
6.
There you go. You can recognise it as a symbol to the Dark Lords. So it is. This is pretty good evidence that.
What's up, Greg? You're
Somebody-
the holy man, and I know more religion shit than you. What's up,
I
baby?
thought my +5 was pretty good, but
Yeah.
now I've got this motherfucker over here.
This religious motherfucker.
This religious motherfucker. Okay, that's cool. You check it.
You look over at Baradoon and you see.
Now roll. Let's see who's got the best luck. You have. Roll me a d20.
Guidance.
What do we want?
D20.
D20.
Guidance.
Guidance.
Doesn't affect
12.
it. 12.
Plus
Trenton
guidance.
has. Sorry. No. Guidance doesn't affect this
Why not? What?
because he's not doing a check. It was just to determine how many gold pieces, how many platinum pieces Trenton had in his pocket. He's got 12 platinum pieces, which. You each find 3 platinum pieces just scattered somewhere
Crazy.
For some reason, we all look in different corners.
And not a bad roll.
Not about
Like,
a bit
that-
above average.
Above average. Thank
We
you.
all look in different corners of the room, and all
And there's just a
happen to
stack of 3 platinum pieces.
each just find 3 platinum. That's fucking strange, isn't it?
I will put some.
God
You also
damn it, I
find
need to learn
a-
this fucking app again.
You also find a scroll in the pocket of the lady who was spit out by the frog Hemoth. That Baradoon you recognise immediately as a necromancy scroll, and upon some time, next time you get some downtime, you have a closer look at it, and you'll find that it is a animate dead scroll. It is a necromancy scroll for creating zombies and such.
Sure.
That's all of worth, all of anything that's actually worth you nabbing from them. The ones that are alive still, the ones that are around still.
Shall we? Okay. I have learned from moments ago that you guys want me to let you know the plan.
Yeah, that'd be fucking nice.
Shall we?
So needy.
Do we like the plan of knife to the neck, get him to activate the portal for us?
I mean, it sounds
like it.
I mean, because there's no other obvious, like that portal thing is closed, right? And we probably don't want to go through there anyway.
I should really
'cause
quickly,
there are
I'm
fucking
lantern
tentacles and
revealing to
shit.
see if Blade's around. I get out my lantern revealing just to make sure Blade's not sneaking out
Good
behind
on you
us.
for remembering. No, Blade is not.
He's just in the corner the whole time.
Just like,
Holy shit!
okay, Blade's not.
He saw us murder these guys
you
and
see
go-
him just backing away slowly.
So Blade's not an
Maybe
issue.
they're fine, actually. Maybe they're fine.
No, Blade followed you for a while till he saw that you went down, and then went, idiots. Like seeing that you just run into the most dangerous place you could be.
Yeah, right.
And so he just contacted Trenton Fire Sending and said,
So he's not
they're coming down to you.
Nightmare that's going to haunt me for the rest of my life and constantly bring up my
Trenton he massively underestimated us.
He did. He did.
You should tell him that.
Trenton.
I say that. Trenton, I'm just going to say, like, you massively underestimated us. Can you hear me?
Give him my.
Pay attention.
I just want to say, look at me. You massively underestimated us, didn't you?
We're not locked in here with you. Not locked in here with us.
You massively underestimated
Don't lie to us, bitch!
Trenton. I'm also here.
I just wanted to put that out there. You massively.
Okay, so we drag Trenton over because we want to use that. I assume it's a good assumption that the portal machine will get us out of here. I guess.
Pretty good assumption.
Yeah, and that's the one that was like in the like hallway, right?
No,
Like
the
outside
actual
this
one,
room.
the one that had the Dark Lord portal cranking. One of us touched it, and then it turned into like a Fey portal. So the idea is you spin the thing and it takes you wherever you want.
Yeah, right. Like Wheel of Fortune.
That's exactly how that
Just like Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, you spin it and it opens a portal to another
Exactly.
world.
So
What Wheel of Fortune were you watching?
Cthulhu Wheel of Fortune.
That sounds like
all
a
of the
great
words are just jumbled consonants. An S? Is it?
And then a portal opens up, tentacles come out, rip them apart.
Sorry, you are not a winner
Buy a
today.
vowel. There's no vowels.
I'd like to buy a squiggle, please.
So
You drag him over. He's
really
tied
wanna
up.
watch
He's
that
bound.
we drag him over. Who's got a knife? I actually don't.
You put a
have
knife to his throat.
I've got
Somebody's got.
many
He's got
knives.
fire.
Okay.
He's got lots of blades.
Shing shing.
And we basically
you all
say
get
to him,
ready to.
Hey, Trenton.
mess
And
him
I
up.
get what's it if he's not here. I'll spawn him, get him on his eyeball, ready to bite it. Like,
This guy's teeth
it's kind of got
pressing into his eye socket.
yeah, he's just
And
like,
I've got a firebolt ready.
fucking hell.
So what,
And from where he's touching him, his skin is starting to blister,
like sucked over the top.
ready to suck his eye out.
Yeah, he's just got his teeth like there. Just like
He doesn't-
gently pressing into his eyeball.
Guidance, just
how-
in case you need it.
And his tongue is just
Wait,
gently
do you
like
do
looking
guidance
at like,
on Trenton?
On what's it? On what's it?
What's it?
eyeball juice.
As gross as this is, Trenton seems less freaked out by it than you'd expect, indicating his level of comfort with things of this nature.
What, you think it's the first time I've had a demon on my eye?
Now, I assume
Demon tongue is
what
second
comes
nature.
out of his mouth may not be English necessarily, so I just focusing.
You take his gag off or undo his hands. Which one first?
He needs to tell us what he needs to do, so gag off first.
You take his gag off, and he says, "I just need to adjust this portal."
Can you adjust it with your hands tied together and do that?
Where are we even trying to go?
He turns
Oh,
it.
that's a good point. Where are we trying to go?
Like take a portal to.
Well, I mean, we need to go.
He seems like, damn, you've seen my loophole as he
We
opens a
need-
portal and Dave's tentacles start to come back through.
We need
He's
to
like,
go
okay.
back to the Ladageeps. So can the portal take us to? I can't remember the name of the island. The main island.
The main one.
He adjusts some things. It's one of these. It looks like a Venn diagram on top of this plinth. So as you're turning one, it's turning a section of the other as well. So it's more of a puzzle than anything else. And here's what it is. No, if you killed the guy, maybe I'd have actually created the puzzle for you.
Yeah.
He turns these dials a little bit at a time. It seems hard but doable with his hands bound together. And then as soon as he does, he says a single word in deep speech, and the portal opens, and you see that you can kind of see, like seeing through heavily waved glass, like some of that melted glass sort of stuff. It kind
Like
of
that?
like looking through some of that. Yeah, like,
kind of like that.
not quite frosted glass, but yeah, like the wavy stuff. You can kind of see through to what seems to be not Milius, Delarine.
That's on. Okay. Well, it looks safe.
need to check it? How do we
I
check
gag him again.
We're also. It's going to be interesting to see where we pop out. We might be popping out into the town square with a bounding, gagged dude, just like, whoa. All right.
I swear we've got
Send what's it through.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Sure. What's it?
Gets off his eyeball.
What's it?
You gotta taste for it. I want more. It's my favorite juice. You better get me some
There are the
eyeballs.
eyeballs around here could eat. No, right now. If you
Do allow him
wanted
to
to.
use some eyeballs to satiate
Yeah, all right.
him. Before going through the portal, he runs over to Trenton's girlfriend, I think it was, that ended up one of them.
Can what's it go invisible?
Yeah, you can, yeah.
Just
Oh, good.
latches, tears out her eye in front of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just kind of shakes his head, steals himself, and then what's it? You
All
send
right.
him through
What's
the
it? I
portal.
go invisible just for safety, and then.
He sends through the portal. You walk into his eyes, and you see that you are inside a manor, a mansion of sorts within the island of Delarine, and it seems like this is probably the Selwyn family home.
Oh, the Selwyn family home.
Oh, the Selwyn. That's
Oh, that's not where we want to
be.
go.
Yeah,
That's where he's got a portal to on the mainland.
Okay.
He doesn't have a
Oh,
portal to the Ladageeps
okay,
mansion. He's of Selwyn.
Can we ask him to go anywhere on Delaware?
Yeah, I don't think
yeah.
it's good to go to the Selwyn
It's
family
probably
home.
portal to portal, I guess.
It's like Stargate.
What? Okay, I ungag him again and go, we don't really want to go to your house.
Do you want to go back into the club?
Where else? Is there anywhere else
I
in
can take you
Delarine
to
we
the
could
club.
go?
I can take you to my house, or I can take you
What's
to
the closest place
shadow
to
plane.
Ladageeps?
Tell me where. No, the shadow.
Shadow plane.
Tell me more about the shadow.
Closest place
Says
is
the
Ladageeps.
cleric.
Why the Ladageeps?
Yeah, I don't know.
So,
Well, the house
so
is
we want
the-
to go to Ladageeps,
Yes.
We want to go to the Ladageeps, but he has a portal to the Selwyns.
What's the closest place, with this land? What's the closest place to
Well,
Ladageps?
Oh,
He's
mind
only
you,
got
Why are you
going to
going to
his
the Ladageeps?
is anyone at your house right now?
He looks around the dead people at his feet. No.
Okay, well, it's probably
Alright,
fine.
well, fuck it, we'll
His
go
house
there.
will be the next door to Ladageeps, I'm sure.
Next door.
No, no,
You know what? I bet they.
They
re-
all live
they
on
rent-
like elite elf lane.
Exactly.
I mean, they kind of do. I did describe. You've been to Delarine.
they
I did describe it
genuinely-
as
Oh,
a
okay, so
five-pointed
it might be a
island,
couple of kilometres
and
away.
each of the
Yeah,
five families
right.
lives on one of the points
Like
of the
imagine
island.
like the Hollywood Hills, like it's like mansion.
Okay,
mansion,
yeah,
like,
okay. So, all right, well, let's do it.
All right.
Not necessarily next door, but
You-
close enough.
Still feels dodgy, but yep, let's get
you
Okay, we f***ing like, but like on high
you're all
alert.
on high
has
alert.
been through.
You push
and
him
once
through
it's
the.
fine.
You
Then just
push him through the portal. You head
also
through the portal as
invisible.
well. You arrive in the basement of a very dodgy underground cultist kind of lair. Everything you'd imagine.
blacklight posters and stuff.
It's just like really edgy emo bands.
Slayer.
Yeah, Slayer posters.
Yeah, everything you'd imagine, excluding that of a torture chamber. Essentially, he's not got anything that's like obvious in case his house ever gets checked. But
So
it
is there any
just
point in
creepy
having,
vibes.
any point in having a look around?
For the sake of brevity, no, there's no point in having a look around. Anything that he has will be much better hidden than the four of you bumbling knuckleheads could find. So you push him out into his cellar and you head him up the stairs. What's your intention? Go straight to the Ladageeps with him?
What are we going to do? Oh, yeah,
guess
so we're
so.
taking him to the Ladageeps.
It is late. It is late evening. It's like into the night.
Yeah.
Elves don't require sleep, so they might still be
Yeah,
awake
I
and
mean,
doing
it
things.
feels
They
like
might
the
be doing
kind
some
of thing-
meditation or.
It feels like the kind of thing. It's not like just popping in for a cup of tea and go, oh, is it a bit late? It's not. It was like,
We've got
this fucking guy's doing necromancy shit with tentacles.
Yeah,
like,
if you pop up
so,
at
like,
2 in
if
the
we got
morning,
you out
they're
of
going to be
bed-
like, that's an appropriate reason to wake us up at 2 in the morning.
Exactly. So I think I think we
look-
don't fuck around. Like,
Yeah.
So, in this world, elves don't sleep.
Elves require
They
a
meditate.
meditation.
They-
So
they
they can go
special
into
on
like
time.
they go into a trance where they kind of they can still hallucinate
I'm sure if
and
we
dream
say
sort
to
of
the
thing.
butler, hey, we need to speak to the mistress of the house.
That's why Bob
Okay.
has so much alone time.
yeah.
Because
They'll wake her up out of
I
her.
have 4 hours of meditation, then 4 hours of Bob's special every night.
every single night.
Wow, that's a lot
Impressive.
of time for yourself.
A lot of chafing.
A lot of chafing.
Okay, so we take him over to the Ladageeps house.
You
As long as you got some pop.
you get out of the Selwyn mansion. You head across the island, essentially. That's enough. And you get to the Ladageep Mansion, where you talk to the guy on the gate. Obviously, he's not going to let you into the property without some explanation. So you talk to the guy on the gate about, hey, this is what we're doing. This is why we're here. He calls up with a runic device on his desk, gets some housemaid to come down and confirm it. And sure enough, before long, Lorna Ladageep comes out in her nightgown. And she greets you at the gate and tells, I was going to say Bartholomew, but let's say... That's
me.
She tells you to f off.
What's another fancy person name?
Gregory.
Reginald.
Reginald. Reginald, that'll work.
Bodger.
Reginald, they're with me. And she has him open the gate and they all walk in and she says, Trenton, Interesting circumstances to see you at our abode. And he just kind of rolls his eyes at her because he can't do anything else. He's gagged and bound.
Yeah.
You frog march him up the driveway to the house. At which point the servants have woken the respective Ladageeps, and you are met by head of the Ladageep family, Roidelin. Sorry, no.
I thought Lorna was the head of the family.
No, Lorna's his daughter.
Oh.
Lorna's heir to the throne, heir to the
What's his name?
empire. Roidelin, Roedlin, I think it is. Roidelin. I might be mistaken. There might be an apostrophe in there somewhere.
Spell that one more time.
It doesn't matter. Roedlin, I think it is.
Something like that.
Something like that. He meets you, and there's an E between the D and the L.
Got that.
He meets you. His husband's getting up as well, Pamel, and their son.
You tried.
You tried to write it?
I hate
doing
this
his
thing
best.
like, when
I'm gonna write notes.
when someone says letters fast, I'm like, I got I got R-O-E.
You're right.
Roidelin and his husband are getting up. Lorna's already awake, and just coming stumbling downstairs is their son Zozo, who, until Lorna's return recently, was the heir to the throne and is an entitled brat. The four of them greet you in their lounge. They give Trinton to their security, their head of security, who takes him to a secure room in the house, and you don't need to worry about him now. He's going to be given over to the authorities once they understand the
See ya,
situation.
Trenton.
What's up?
See ya, Trent.
And we all do a pose.
Yeah.
And he just gets marched
That's
away
what
with
happens
his
when
guy.
you do bad shit.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do necromancy.
Don't do necromancy.
Yeah.
Say no to necromancy.
Not even
This is your
once.
brain on necromancy.
Not even once.
It's the brain, but it's just like undead and walking
Yeah.
around. On
It becomes
this
an
is
undead
your brain
chicken.
on necromancy.
We need a dare slogan for necromancy. I can't remember what dare stands for, so let's move on.
Do all recreational.
Do we
Yeah.
quickly jot down a PSA of don't do necromancy once as a joke?
You wouldn't steal a car. You wouldn't steal
You
someone's
wouldn't
bike.
raise
Steal
the
a corpse.
undead. You wouldn't steal.
Yeah.
And then animate it.
You wouldn't raise the undead.
Me and the cool kids are gonna go down to the cemetery and dig up a body. You in?
You wouldn't talk to the dead.
I don't know, man. That sounds kind of dangerous.
Ah, you're such a square.
You wouldn't practice dark magic.
Okay. Maybe just this once.
Yeah.
Necromancy. Not even once.
Necromancy is theft.
It's
It's also kidnap in a way.
It's theft and kidnapping. And
Okay. So he's learned his lesson. We've given him a massive
He's learned his
PSA.
lesson. They're going to give him a slap on the wrist.
It's worse than anything.
Kill me. Kill me, and then I'll come back.
Just really heavy-handed reenactments.
then we're having
Bodger being like, "Oh, I'm so bored. No one likes me at school. Guess I'll do some necromancy."
What did you say? This is your brain on necromancy. Okay.
Okay.
Never give in to the peer pressure
And then we
of
come and
doing
go,
necromancy at high school.
Bodger, what are you doing? What? Nothing.
Come on, guys. Let's wag school. Do some necromancy.
Let's go skateboarding, guys.
Let's worship the Dark Lord.
Bodger doesn't like skateboarding anymore. He just sits in his room doing necromancy stuff all the time.
This in a meta way could tie into the satanic panic of D&D back in the 80s.
True.
Don't let your kids play Dungeons and
Yeah,
Dragons.
true, yeah.
Yeah, that shit amazes me.
Anyway,
are we having like midnight tea
yeah, cut
now
to the chase. The butlers have been woken and like, oh god, let's make some tea and crumpets and things for these
Can't
guests.
we? I am more.
Whiskey
I'm just sitting
and
there
tea.
bloodied, and I'm like, I would love a short rest. I am almost dead.
I am
We
nearly dead.
will cut to the chase and say an hour later, after a sufficient short rest,
Okay, hang on.
I love the visual of us.
Short rest.
I love the visual of us
Having high tea.
having the tea, but dying.
Just absolutely dying.
If you wouldn't mind excusing me.
I would love ever so much.
I'm going to go freshen up.
You've had a short rest over the next hour as you chat with them. We'll get a long rest very shortly if you just let me finish the exposition scene.
Okay, exposition, go.
You have
Cutscene.
You have exposition dumped onto Roydlin about everything you've found,
About the Dark Lords,
and he's
about-
taken down the information where the situation, the site of the ritual cavern was, so that they can have the Sanguine guards go in and corroborate your story.
Collaborate the story.
Yeah.
Stop, collaborate and listen.
Do we also tell them about what we learnt from Ricky about Leothil?
Yes, you exposition dump onto them everything that you are. You take a big, heavy
Massive
dump on them,
exposition dump.
all over them about everything you want them to know.
Yep.
You can.
I don't think there's anything to not.
Do we
know.
act this out to them as well, like a PSA? This is how we tell them.
This is how we do exposition.
You got a taste of it ever since Enderlin's Theatre. You're like,
Yeah.
everything has to be a play.
Man, we love acting.
let's put on a play real quick.
Okay.
They're
We do
2
that.
in the morning, like, really?
What is happening?
These four are weird.
You, after an hour, they're like, okay, excellent to know all this stuff. I need to finish my meditation. You are honoured guests here. Let me get Roydlin right. He's Welsh, but he's very well spoken. You are honoured guests here, so thank you for your service, Baradoon. I was always an admirer of your work as
Well, thank you very much, as everyone is.
Well,
That's not true.
I had a suspicion from when Leothil came here recently that he was not quite on the level. There was something about him that seemed off. He seemed distracted by something emotional. Just
That was probably, as we told you, the memory of his
the
mother.
memory of his mother coming back to him. Yes, it seems to make sense now. There seems to be something off with him, and as we've explained, we will be on your side. You will have the favour of the Ladageeps when the time comes.
What's the Witcher noise?
You get the quest complete. You open the journal and you see Ladageeps
complete.
tick. The Ladageeps are on your side, and then you see a huge X appear over Selwyn's. The Selwyns are not on your side, and they will be on.
I think we can still get this out.
You're going to go too late.
Imagine if that was our goal now. We also want to get
So let's talk to Trenton.
go back up to Trenton!
Who's got the highest persuasion? Guidance.
I've got pretty high persuasion.
That was crazy, wasn't it?
Can we rely on your vote?
Can we rely on you and your dead family's vote? You could revive them and then
We
they
want
can
to
vote
take a
for
moment
us.
to talk to you about Master Patrick.
Vote for Patrick. He's the one. So you have completed the 5 families. You've got 4 of them on side. You have got a big X, well done, next to the Selwyns though. So when the time comes for the big endgame moment, maybe, if such a time arrives, you just write Selwyn and cross it out.
It was already written and I just crossed it out.
Nice. Good
So we'll
job.
never have to remember that.
When the time
ever
comes,
again.
you have allies, and you have one enemy that will be allies of Leothil, no doubt. The Ladageeps agree to have you for dinner tomorrow night to discuss things further if you have any more to ask, and then you can use their facilities to start training and leveling up and what have you in the downtime in safety of their mansion where Leothil can't get at you.
Can we just assume that the montage is a Rocky montage with us in the gym hitting weights?
They've obviously, as high elves, got a gym.
They've got a gym.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just us getting buff.
They've got like a non-Euclidean house where like it's kind of you can just open a room and it's way bigger on the inside than it should be.
buffed up dickheads.
Yeah.
Buffed up kids.
Fuck
Buffed
yeah.
up dickheads.
Right, boy.
All right, so you can have a long rest now. You are in the safety of the Ladageep house, so nobody needs to worry about staying watch.
Take a long rest.
As per my rules, the leveling up to level 11, or the character level 11, takes 11 days, as does 12 to 12 days and 13 to 13
So we're
days.
at their house for 11 days.
You are at their house using the facilities.
These guys
are
Good morning!
We thought that they were going to just drop off.
There's no rush here, right?
Wow, this is really
You
outstanding.
guys are really being very hospitable. Thank you.
It's elven tradition. It would be very rude of us to tell you that you're overstaying your welcome.
That
you're
would
right,
be very
yeah.
rude, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you're out of milk, by the way.
And then they just
Also, you're out
magically
of
come
toilet
to-
paper. I used a magazine. I hope that's all right. I think I popped
Oh,
the
no.
toilet.
No. The only magazines in there are very magical antiques.
Yeah.
My butt feels
It felt
weird.
magical.
And Baradun's just started walking around in his robes, but nothing else. There's no underclothes. So if
Oh, put the mouse back in the house,
if a
Baradun.
brief wind comes through and the like robe blows open, and I'm just like, hey Greg,
Eating sausages for breakfast. I think I'm done.
My maximum hit points is like only gone up by like 3.
it's because we had temp HP and it would have just got rid of it just then.
I gave you temp HP with aid.
Yeah, right. But the whole level change has made my max hit points just go up by 3.
Okay.
From what my previous level was.
Maybe didn't roll it for you.
Maybe it didn't.
You can fix that. We can fix that in there. All right. So during your level up, you are going to level 11, level 11 cleric, level 11 barbarian, level 11 sorcerer, and level 8/9 rogue. Because we're actually going to jump you over level 8 with the ability score improvement to level 9. For reasons that we'll get into. Cool. So you can go into manage HP, and you can add in whatever it should be there. So if you want to, do you want to roll it?
Yeah,
or do you
roll
want
it,
to?
I'll roll it.
Okay. So get your D12. Here we go again for another 12. This will be, I think, the third time you've rolled a 12 on your
Come on,
hit points.
12.
What is that?
3.
Oh, mate.
That's literally what
You got it right. It was destined to be.
Yeah. So it's 3 plus your. So just put that number up by 3.
What happened to you, man?
101.
Used to be cool.
Oh man, you used to be cool. He's still rolling above his if he'd have been taking the average each time so far.
By
So,
the way,
what do you-
just really quickly while we're talking about it, my HP is now 69.
Nice. Nice.
Internet number.
Just for everyone at home,
Nice. Lol. Nice.
don't know the significance of it.
Is Adam?
Yeah.
Is Baradun feeling sexy?
Yeah, that was
Just-
60.
Still
Over
not
this
wearing
11
it.
days.
And
That's
I-
why.
that's why I'm only wearing the robe, the cloak, right, whatever you call
All
it.
right.
And I'm 68, so I'm one less sexy.
See, just less sexy.
That's not sexy at all.
Slightly less sexy.
What are you doing for your level ups related to what the new thing is that you get? What are you guys doing over those 11 days of training?
11 days of
Looking out?
training.
Praying?
My new ability is where's my feats and traits? Is relentless rage. So my new ability is that if I drop to 0 hit points while raging and I don't die, which would be every time I drop to 0.
Yeah, you could if I kill you with enough damage to drop you to 0 and have enough left over to go below your maximum 130 something, then you'd instantly die.
Very rare situations, maybe.
Very rare, but like
130
jumping off, like falling off of something very high might do it because you could do like 300 damage.
Oh,
and
okay.
Then it would outright
Okay.
kill you.
And I make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw, which is most of the time because I've
So
got
you got a
Constitution plus 7,
plus
so
7.
I'd have to get
Yeah.
2 or less.
Yeah. So there's only 10%
So-
chance of you failing it
yeah.
the first time.
Then I don't die.
You're just like, no, actually, I'm
I
on
just
1.
go back to sweet, but just 1 health.
Yeah.
So
So you could be on. What's your max hit points now? Like 140 or something.
Yeah, 134.
134. So you could be on 1 hit point, and I
Yeah.
could do 130 damage to you,
Yeah.
and you'd be like,
Like,
DC 10 con save?
roll
No, I'm on 1 hit point
back
actually,
on
bruh.
one. What's up? and full damage, whatever.
Full
just
still-
hurt.
You're just
still
bloody
yeah.
as fuck, yeah.
So tell me, over the 11 days, how does that manifest?
The way that I practice this is I go, every one of you come into the room with me, and I want you to nearly kill me.
Like 3v1,
Finally.
3v1 styles.
Yeah.
I'm like Baron, fuck, I've wanted this for so long.
Yeah.
This might tie into how you get your things, because you're like, let's bust out the big guns.
Seriously, I want you to nearly kill me.
Okay, so this is
Right, everyone kill
He's saying it like it took any sort of
this is me
persuasion.
learning one of my things.
They were like,
You guys-
say no more.
No, why are you guys, you're very keen on this.
I just start stabbing.
Wait.
Here we go.
Slicing and stabbing.
So this ties into how I get one of my things. I remember a spell that I used to know, and I looked through Leothel's book, and I now have a spell called Disintegrate, which
does, I think it says in the spell, a fuck ton of damage.
yeah, basically it's one of the highest. It does 10d6 plus 40.
It is an average of 75 damage. And if it knocks you to 0, you are turned into ash,
Disintegrated.
and you can only be
So I
brought
go,
back
oh,
by-
you want me to do some damage to you? What? And like,
Hold up, just before you do it. There was something about turning to ash. Does relentless rage count?
literally started to go,
It's you just-
I love that
Huge
Bodger
chunk
just
of your
comes
hit
into a
points.
room and is like, I've been thinking maybe you guys do some damage to me and we'll just launch up. Incinerate, fucking stab him. Whoa!
I've been waiting.
So this actually ties in very well to so I'm a pacifist.
Yeah.
I'm very much like don't want to do damage, but Bodger comes over and he goes, oh, do damage to me, Greg.
Greg.
And like I'm like, no, I'm not going. I'm not.
No, it's
not
good.
about
I need
that.
it.
No, I'm not going to do that.
practicing.
And you end up getting quite violent about like, do it. And so really, stop pushing me. Stop pushing. And I learned. He pushes me so hard that I learn harm. Is that what it's called? It's called harm.
I am now going to harm you.
He pushes me so hard I learn harm, which does
It's one of those
14
spells that's like it's actually way more powerful than the name would
it shouldn't be called
imply.
harm. It should be called fucking killing everyone.
A level 1 spell should be called harm, not a level 6.
Yeah. This is severely wounded.
It also does a butt ton of damage.
So this does 14d6 necrotic damage. So you really push Greg over this. I'm like,
Oh, Greg, come here. Okay. I need you to try and kill me. Try and kill me. Yeah. No, but seriously, Greg, I'm training a new ability called Relentless Rage. So I need you to try and kill me.
Yeah, Bodger, I'm not going to try and kill you.
Greg, try and kill me.
Absolutely not.
I'm not joking. Seriously, try and kill me. Go.
Bodger, I am literally
Greg,
a cleric
try
of
and
life.
kill
I'm not
me.
gonna
Just
I'm
stop
not
being
gonna
a dick.
try and
Stop
kill
being
you.
a little pussy.
I'm
Try
not-
and kill.
I am not
You're
being a
little
pussy. I am not being
Try
a
and
pussy.
kill me. Don't be a little pussy.
I am not
Try and
being
kill-
a pussy.
You're
I am
being
not
a little pussy.
I am not being
You're
a
a little
pussy.
pussy. You're a little pussy. You're a little pussy. You're a little pussy.
Whoa, what are you doing? Are you hurting Bodger?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah!
Let me really get in there.
So you'd been
from
looking
every
at
part that
Trenton
he-
doing necrotic shit. And you're like,
From every part that
and
he
I'm taking some
contacts you,
inspiration.
from his hands out, just like spread out these network of like bulging blackened
And as it's
veins.
happening, I'm like, oh my god! And
The bulging blackened veins from you, and then just start bursting in your neck and stuff.
this ties into the other thing that I've learned.
14d6 is an average of about 50 damage, about 49 damage.
It's like leans into the other thing where I see what I've done. I'm like, oh my god! Blinding heal! And I've now learned blinding heal, which is a custom NPC man
Custom spell I made.
if you want to use it at
NPC
home,
man.
I don't know, maybe we'll put it up somewhere.
You want to use it at home?
How does that work?
Good luck.
So blinding
Ask
heal
us for it
is
enough, and we'll do it.
Do you have the info on you, Rob?
I do, yeah. It's a level 1 spell like Cure Wounds, but it is 2d8 instead of 1d8, and it's a range of 30 feet instead of touch. But it comes at the cost of every time you do it, there's a 50% chance that the person is blinded until the end of your next turn. So for an
That
entire round and then a thing,
Never use it
you're
on
blinded. And
But
it's not only blinded, it also negates anything that would allow you to see with like tremor sense or blind sight or any other way that you can get around being blinded.
I
No,
can
you're
level
blinded.
it like level level it up so it does more
You can also,
heals.
for every time he levels anything above level 2, it gets another 2d8, but the chance of increasing the blinding goes up by 5%.
I'm sorry, I'm going to use
Greg?
this spell.
Never use this on me. I do not consent to being being blind.
It's a hell of a lot of
so
healing.
I sound blind, and there's an enemy in here. I've got.
You would have disadvantage to attack them. They would have advantage to attack you. Which you could negate. Which you could negate with a reckless attack. So you could give yourself advantage, and they already have advantage against you. So there's no downside to reckless attacking and negating his damage.
Like double advantage on me. Yeah.
No.
So harm and blinding heal.
Cool.
So if he blinds you with blinding heal, you would
I'm going to use
just
it. I'm gonna
reckless attack from them.
I'm going to use it when you have no damage on you.
All right. And what do we get over here?
And I...
One damage. Don't worry.
Maximum level.
And for me, I'm just kind of hiding when he comes in the room. And I just shoot out like Eldritch Blast and other spells from hiding.
Yeah.
And I work on my magical ambush.
You've got a magical ambush as an arcane trickster, so you can, anytime that he is hidden when he makes an attack on you with a spell attack, you would have disadvantage on the saving throw against that spell.
Yeah.
So you can do better attacks from
So I'm
hidden.
just in the shadows go, ha ha!
It's not your turn.
You also at level 8 got an ability score improvement, and
Yes.
you took...
Constitution!
He took his first 2 points in Constitution, meaning he has slightly better hit points.
Slightly better, 68. So I'm still like half your HP.
I have one other thing that I'm taking is I've gotten rid of Maximilian's Earthen Grasp because I've got Hold Monster, whatever it is, so I don't need it anymore. But I've been chatting to Bob about what's it like in your head, Bob? With like,
Oh, it's a nightmare.
Yeah.
A literal nightmare.
Describe, like, if you were to walk through it, what would that be like?
Just eternal blackness, lots of scary, scary noises and
That
voices,
sounds freaking awesome.
etc.
Okay, and then we're at breakfast one day and we look across the table as you're telling about, oh man, that reminds me of something, and I cast on Greg.
Huh? What's going on? I'm literally like, you're still out of milk, by the way. What?
Just eating dry cereal.
I was like, oh my god, that sounds freaking awesome. And so I cast Mental Prison on Greg.
Greg, tell me, what is the one thing that would terrify Greg more than anything else if it was to surround him within his personal space?
If it was a maze around him.
Oh god. Okay, like a
Like a cage that is right up in your personal space. Is it fire? Is it like gnashing teeth? Is it just adventurers that are all wanting something from
I think
you?
it's very similar to your nightmare. It's just darkness. It's a void of nothing.
Just non-existent.
And non-existent and shadow and just ooze and tar and
As you're sitting at the sitting at the breakfast table eating this dry breakfast.
yeah, you're out of milk, by the way.
Crunching dry wheat bix. Really dry mouth. Suddenly, the entire room starts to get darker and darker, as if there's like a solar eclipse or something, and all of the lights have gone out. And then the bowl in front of you starts to just fill up with something that isn't milk. It's like a black ichor-y ooze, and then it spills out very quickly and down onto your lap. Around you, the people at the breakfast table turn to you, and their eyes are just like they've got blank faces, like faceless, expressionless faces. But their mouths are like just skinned over, but their eyes are there just as empty sockets in their head that just ooze. They just ooze blackness out of them, and it just very quickly just surrounds you and gets like it's being.
Hey, Bob!
And then it starts to act as if it's just being held back. It wants to get to you, and it's right here, and you are just terrified in space of just you can't move an inch, otherwise you'll touch one of these things.
I just cast Mental Prison on Greg.
LOL.
Bob, come over here.
What's up?
Do you want to see something fun?
Always.
You know how you like darkness and stuff?
Yes, I do. My favorite thing.
I have some darkness for you.
Oh, great.
Here we go. I'm gonna do something on Greg.
Okay. What have you done?
So I've put him in a mental prison.
Oh, how fun!
It gives him his most deepest, darkest fears, and I imagine because he's a cleric of the light, it'll be all horrible dark
Yeah,
things.
he's in like a literal hell right
A
now.
hellscape is mine!
Man, torturing your friends. So much fun.
Torturing your friends!
Yeah! Hey, Greg, welcome to my world, mate.
Oh, that's good.
Welcome to my world.
Kill me, please, kill me, please.
All
How long
right.
does it last again?
A minute.
What is this? What's the actual mechanical effect here?
So
It
does-
restrains a creature, it gives them a bunch of psychic damage, and then if they ever touch or reach through the illusion, they take a bunch more psychic damage.
I really don't know. Greg's been through a lot mentally.
And also,
and he really doesn't
blinds
need
them
this.
to the outside. They can't see through it.
He's going to be down the hill a little bit. Right, very cool.
But you got to show off a new spell, so worth it.
Hey, Greg, how's your cereal?
Suddenly,
Try.
Suddenly, almost as quickly as it began, everything just recedes back, and Baradoon's laughing his shit.
But you come back
laughing
and
his ass off
what
at the
sits
table.
in your bowl? You go to
He's having a dust bath.
Push the
like
bowl
a little
away.
bird.
Sorry for stopping the game, but you shouldn't practice necromancy. That's worse than drugs, man. So we've made a necromancy abuse resistance education system, and we're putting it on our store right now. If you want to get a shirt and proudly show off that you hate necromancy as well, check out the link or wait till the end of the video. It'll be in the description or at the end of the video. And you can make sure that necromancy never happens. Now back to the game.
Baradoon. You.
What?
Hey now.
What happened, Greg? Did something happen? Did something happen, Greg?
I need to have a sleep. I'll be right back. How much psychic damage? I took a lot of psychic damage. I'm going to have another nap.
An average of
you never-
25.
Not sure I
some milk.
approve of our guests, Father. Zaza says, coming into the
Shut
drawing room.
up.
Yeah, you've learned to just ignore this
fucking guy.
entitled little prick. That evening, though, once you've all leveled up to a level 11, as your parting gift, as it were, they've put on a little bit of a banquet for you. A couple of the other heads of families are coming around. Renee Phantasmo is coming around with her son Derek and his son Zaza.
Hey!
Zaza.
So
Hey, Bodger, you know Zaza, don't you?
you shouldn't.
You look
Very similar.
I don't have any reason to. I just feel,
A connection to him. Very good.
I can't wait to meet that man.
Derek arrives that evening and says,
Is
Zaza's ill.
Ricky
He's
coming
not-
around as well, or is he in
No,
hiding still?
Ricky keeps himself in hiding.
Who's the head of the Phantasmos? It's
Renee.
No, Renee.
Renee's the matriarch of the Phantasmos. And is
Was this like one of those ending cutscenes of the area where all of the characters we've met through this particular area,
I'm
they're all
imagining-
together and it's like...
that was the intention.
I mentioned the ending of Return of the Jedi in the Ewok party.
So I've got it in my notes that it's like, all the heads of the family that you've got on board are going to come around for this banquet with you, and then I was like, and then I have to NPC them all. They all entertain themselves in different rooms of the house that you're not allowed in.
It's just a really awkward dancing. Like that's what I remember from the Ewok party. It's just everyone's like not really into it, but everyone's like, just we have to celebrate because.
How long do we have to stay?
So it's just basically like with that, and then we defeat the Dark Lords, and this is the end of everything. That's the big end.
I think this is the end.
This is the end of the campaign. We're wrapped up today.
Dancing like, hey!
All we needed to do was get Trenton, and then hey presto.
we see some ghosts.
Thank you for watching. This is the.
We see some ghosts and you have like awkward like.
We see the ghost of Dirk. Dirk Force ghost. And they're off to the side going,
Why did you forget about me? I've been in hell.
you guys made me commit
Literally.
suicide, but it's okay.
It's all right because you guys are the good guys.
I forgive you for being the absolute worst.
Dirk, you're here. Am I having that Return of the Jedi moment?
Well, I don't exactly remember Obi-Wan being driven to suicide by being assholes to him about his lost love.
Oh man,
So it's not a direct comparison.
so this is gonna be a really good, like, feel-good moment where we kind of
You should never
put differences aside and just nodded at each other.
No.
No?
No, you drove him to commit suicide, essentially, is what happened.
Did you really just come to this party to drag it down?
Oh, I want to shit all over your balls, yes.
Just having such a good time.
Really awkward actually. They're here, like, and they don't know to leave. Like,
There's also the ghost of Gerard, the butler that
I
you let
definitely
starve to
remember
death.
him.
Gerard the butler. Do we kill him?
You
Gerard
inadvertently killed
I've
him.
blocked a lot of this from my memory. Greg.
Nobody acknowledged it at the time, so I was like, I don't know if they picked up on the fact that Gerard was a butler.
This really gets Greg down to see all
Gerard,
these ghosts and it brings back a lot of memories that he.
Anyway, you get to that evening, and there is a banquet put on for the Ladageeps and the Phantasmos. The others have sent their apologies. They can't make it because I don't want to do them as voices. And they would add nothing to the scene. But during dinner, you are seated next to people to try and force you guys to mingle a little more because you are in desperate need of better social skills. The Ladageeps have discovered over the last 11 days. They've put you next to other people from the different families. You are seated next to a young entitled wizard known as Zaza Phantasmo. What does the conversation go like?
I go, hey. So, I've got you're Zaza, right? Well, yes. Of course. Yes, I am. I feel like I know you. Did you go to my high school or something? Like, how old are you? Well, I'm actually
He's like in his 80s, I think.
80 something. I guess that's not that then.
I'm at least 80 something.
Stop counting.
That's how I say
You know when you get beyond 30, you stop.
People ask how old I'm at least 30.
And you're an elf, right? Well,
This is an awful conversation.
well, I mean,
I'm just sitting there watching this conversation. Has Bodger forgot how to be a human?
of course I'm in. Fuck's sake. Father.
Dad,
Can I be seated anywhere
Can I be
else?
seated anywhere else? No, I feel like we've got a
Zaza,
thing.
stop being rude. Get to know your table mate.
What was that? I feel like we know each other. Like, don't you know you always.
And then Zaza starts going, Father, Dad.
You know, right? You know.
Well, you put me here deliberately, did you, Father? You put me here deliberately, did you, Father? Ooh, yuck. Hey, this guy. I got anyway. Well, I'll get to know you. And
Derek at some point turns to you and starts having a conversation about what's going on with your eyes. Why are you smoking? Such.
What?
He starts to learn a little about you and your connection to giants in general, and asks you about that stuff. And then you remember at that point that you have a bag of beans that I'm sick of waiting for you to use. So I'm just going to outright tell you have a bag of beans that when the Baroness Vazagri gave them to you said, once you've got a better idea of what's going on for you and who this patron is and things like that,
Yeah, when that happens,
definitely
I'll
come and talk to me immediately.
Yeah,
that was
for
in
sure.
episode 64, I think it was, maybe 68. And it is now episode like 150 something.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's been in-game, I looked this up yesterday, it's been about 3 months in-game since she gave you those beans.
To be fair, we haven't been near a mountain.
Well, we definitely have.
You went up a mountain to the stone giant.
yeah.
Who could have known?
You also went up the highest mountain in the area to Enderlin's theatre.
But apart from those 2 times, we haven't been anywhere near a mountain.
Exactly.
Come on,
So I'm sick of waiting.
And to be
you've
fair,
been told.
I forgot. I would have used them.
You're literally the
if I'd
prophesied
remembered.
one to be like, you're gonna save the giants.
Exactly, so I'm sitting there going, oh yeah, I'm the chosen one.
Meant to f some giantess
I
about that?
completely forgot. We've been so busy with all this shit. And I've got a crazy mix-up inside my brain, which is probably
like it,
part
yes.
of it. And I should really look into that at some point.
So beans. What?
Yeah, I got a bag of beans, magic beans.
Okay.
From a cloud giant.
Okay.
And they were like, Bob, you're our chosen savior. You're going to save the race of giants. And I was like,
I was trying to convince
wouldn't have thought so.
Yes.
to eat them. I was trying to you should eat it. Was I going to eat
You'd
one?
managed to convince yourself that eating one would give you a permanent 5 to your HP. I'd said literally nothing that could have alluded to that, but you were like, that's what it does. I bet one of them.
Give me, I want to eat it.
That'll give me, I'm sure of it, it will give me 5 HP.
I really don't think that's the case. No, they were giving me to buy a magical giant. I am the chosen one.
Do you want a beanstalk to grow out of your body and probably murder you?
Yeah. No. I mean, I'm f***ing tempted just to kill you.
Maybe a persuasion check of how persuasive Grabby hands.
Imagine it was like. Oh, damn it.
8 plus.
Does your persuasion?
Persuasion is plus 2. 10.
Not very persuasive
Grabby hand is
argument.
not persuasive.
I would love it if now he got the bean. Like, it's been on your person for like.
Like almost 3 months.
Here's one.
Do you give him one?
No.
Okay. How many do you retract?
I'm so tempted.
Because literally a Jack and the Beanstalk
12 of them.
beanstalk
You got
growing
12 in
out
the
of
bag.
I got 12 of them.
I mean,
Here you go, then.
There it is.
Oh no.
There it is, everybody. There it is. All right.
Bodger takes 10 fucking 100 d20 damage.
Hey, Bob, can I eat one of the beans?
No!
Let me have a bean.
For the last time, Bodger. No, they're my magic beans. You're not going to eat one.
You don't need all, whatever, 12 of them.
You don't know that. We know nothing about these beans.
Exactly, so give me a bean.
You don't even know what will happen.
Bob, give me a bean.
No.
Give me a bean.
No.
Give me a bean.
You know what? You know what? I take no responsibility for what happens, all right? Hey, go. Fucking hell.
Oh, I guess.
Oh, God! It went pop.
Imagine
right.
if this is the end of Bodger, and we've got Zaza here. So we could just
He said no comedy, Locked in. This is happening.
imagine if Bodger just goes.
Well, this is happening.
And we're like, oh well, Zaza, you want to come and join us for no real reason?
Zaza is here.
This is the perfect time for Zaza to come
Plus
along.
5 HP.
Not quite. So, Bodger, you very, very clearly mimed chewing this thing, and there are two different mechanics for if you chew it or if you swallow it whole. You chewed it as per your mime. So, upon destroying the bean, you take 5d4 of a particular damage, and the type of damage is randomized. So, this could be something like force damage or something that you can't have. In fact, you're not raging, so you wouldn't be able to have any of it. So, just for flavor, though, let's still see what it is.
I want him to turn into a bean. Like I want him to just be.
There are more magical effects that would happen if he swallowed it whole, but instead he destroyed the bean, which just makes the bean explode.
We have to have another one.
Which means it is cold damage. It is 5d4 cold damage. So you get the worst. Like I don't know if you have sensitive teeth and you bite into ice cream, but it is like not only that, but it's like you've got a huge chunk of like an ice cream cake, and you just took a huge bite and then just held it there. And you just hold your teeth there, and somebody else is holding it in the back of your head. It's kind of like that. And then you also get on top of that the worst brain freeze in the world.
How's it going, Bodger?
I love that we're in a big banquet when this is happening too.
There's probably a bowl of really nice beans right there.
You take 14 points of cold damage at the table as out of his mouth this cold sort of breath just around the rest of the table.
Like a really good after dinner mint.
Yeah. So total 14?
Just a total of 14.
I thought it was gonna be like 100 d12 as a fucking vine.
Not for a single bean.
Yeah.
There are 12 in a bag, and you can use them as weapons. If you throw one, it explodes on impact for 5d4 damage of a random type. So if you just chuck the bag at someone, you do 11 times 5. You do 55d4 of random damage.
Wow.
You only need one to make the beanstalk. So.
Potentially, if you do it right. And yes, if you
All
swallowed it instead.
All right, you enjoy that, Bodger? Was that fun? Great. I guess we need to find a mountain then.
Yeah.
Good remembering.
There are mountains outside of the islands of Thilliburn to the north, where the lake is surrounded by mountains. In a very geographically accurate way that whoever made this map definitely understood the basics of geography and didn't
all lakes are always surrounded by mountains.
And the rivers that run from a mountain definitely doesn't run through a mountain range to get to this lake. Stop. This map definitely didn't have a river that runs from a mountain range to another mountain range.
Okay,
It was inspired by Lord of the
years of
Rings.
planning. This map took years of planning. Okay?
I was looking at it last night, being like, I don't like. I've long known about the river that runs from mountain range to mountain range, but also now that I was looking at like how you guys are going to get from place to place and like to get to the next location you need to go to, I was like, maybe they could take the river. No, this river runs from a lake to another lake and doesn't go to the ocean.
That's how rivers work.
Shut up.
Rob, have you ever heard of magic?
Magic is a magic river.
When in doubt, this is a world of magic. The elves.
It's not Earth, mate.
Yeah.
Shit just works.
works,
It's
yeah.
from one spring to another. It's got magical gravity.
Magical gravity.
Magical gravity. Thank you.
All
It's
right.
a dragon river. I don't.
Who cares?
It's a wizard.
When in doubt,
warlock dragon river.
a wizard did it. A wizard did it.
The Ladageep Roydlin says we're happy to transport you to the edge of the dome in the morning at your earliest convenience. If tomorrow works for you, we could set you off tomorrow.
No rush, really.
I think we're all having such a great time
well,
here.
perhaps with the Leothil taking over the world situation,
I guess. Oh God, you're probably right.
Still at a loss at how long it's taken you to get more milk.
We have. Are you not looking in the fridge?
They can also just.
I'm not in the fridge. I'm here.
They can also just magically make milk up here.
There's a.
Sorry, I apologize.
Oh, is there a jug in the? Oh, I didn't see the jug.
Even more ironic, it's an alchemy jug, like one of the ones that you used to have.
Oh, I apologize. I feel silly. I'm just having cereal like
He
this.
pours out maple syrup. He's forgotten how an alchemy jug works since he's no longer an artificer.
Bodger goes to Zaza, and I would like you to play Zaza now,
Sure.
so I can have an interaction. Excuse me, Zaza. Can I
Yes.
have a magical thing? What? I just want. I'm trying to save the world, and I was wondering if I could have a magical. Like, do you have anything
No,
magical?
don't touch me.
Can I have it?
No, Father. Why is he next to me? He smells so
give him
bad.
a magic.
Do you have like a magical, a magical amulet or something that I could have?
Guidance.
Make a persuasion check with guidance. It's a D20 and a D4.
16.
16 plus
a
4.
D4.
Plus 4.
Have you got a D4?
Yeah, you actually touched it, Rob.
Oh,
but
yeah. It's
The little culture up.
one.
So 17 plus your persuasion of 2,
plus
19.
2.
No, not from Zaza.
No,
19 isn't
give
enough
me
to
a
be persuasive from how you played him. No, absolutely not.
Like a magical ring or something, trying to save the world.
That's so outrageous.
Do you not?
He just lifts his hand up and then just casts fog cloud.
And then
just around the table.
Can you believe this?
over the
And then you hear
rude.
you hear the from next to you.
Well, no,
They just footsteps as he walks.
I can see across the table. Across the table. I go, Zaza, you know me, Baradun, spellcaster to spellcaster. Would you like to give me a magical item?
Is this just
17
persuasion?
plus 9.
Is this just persuasion or
Yeah.
is
Do you
this?
have 9 persuasion?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Spellcaster to spellcaster. I am the high sorcerer. You know me quite well. Have you got anything for me?
The balls on you two is outrageous.
Zaza will.
Just every character from now on.
With a 26.
Zaza will flick his hand, which sort of unzips this space in front of him. He reaches in and his hand disappears, and then he comes out with what looks to be a vial of potion of light healing. Put potion of light healing from Zaza in your.
And then I go, Bodger.
Make a dexterity check. You are in a fog cloud, so you can't see what's being thrown at you.
Disadvantage.
I'll do the disadvantage one.
What are we disadvantage?
But then advantage with danger thing?
It's not a saving throw.
So it's 2.
Just smash this.
And it
Oh, it heals your cold damage.
it shatters. No, it doesn't, because this was not a potion of healing.
Oh no!
I've got a feeling it'll be something bad.
Oh yeah. It is a potion of poison. So as it hits you and smashes into your face, you take a potion of poison, which are designed to look like potions of healing.
God, brain freeze! Oh shit! Oh, what is that? What's going on? What's that? Who's that? Why is everything gone dark? Baradun, can you? What is that? Why has this happened to me? What is happening? I hate this. What was that? What was that?
You take 18. You take 18 points of poison.
Bodger is having the worst banquet.
This is a bad dinner for you.
This is a bad banquet.
Zaza says, "Well, if I'd known that's what you wanted it for." And then he casts magic missile. 1, 2, 3, Zaza. And then he casts magic missile, which hits you.
Damage?
Jesus, Zaza's just picking a fight now.
Yeah, he thinks that that's what you've just done. He just gave you something that you threw at
All
your friend.
right, shing shing.
Yeah, no, Zaza, I don't really like him. So
8, 9, plus 4. You take another 13 points of force damage as Zaza hits you with magic missile.
Don't worry.
rest of the-
Blinding
then-
heal. Blinding heal.
at 4th level.
You roll 2d8 for me.
2d8.
Oh, is it a first level you're
And the
casting
rest
it?
of the elven elite are just at the table.
How much was the damage?
Cast it at the highest level you can now.
The healing, the damage you did, it was 18, I want to say.
we gonna
Oh, was
take
that the
a long
poison?
rest?
just make it that way.
So does it go
doesn't
up?
matter.
Because it doesn't actually.
Doesn't matter. It's not going to take you to
automatically-
0, is it?
Sorry, this isn't updating. So every level I get another D8. Is that
Another 2d8.
another 2D8? Okay, I'll do third level.
Third level.
4D8.
Third level, so it's 6d8.
Can I get some D8?
Here's some D8s
You
for
can
you.
roll on the app if
1,
you want.
2. Yeah,
Where's the
but
little
dice
di-
are funnerer.
Dice up.
Here's a couple of D8s.
One more. Cheer. Thank you. 8, 11, 16.
But you need 2 more. Roll 2 of them again.
6 d8.
Oh, sorry.
Just roll 2 of them
16 and 22, 27.
27 plus 7, which is from your wisdom modifier, and your cleric life things, which would be 27 plus 7, 34. 34 points of damage. And now, do you want him to roll? Of healing, sorry. And do you
34.
want you to roll, or do you want him to roll for the chances of blinding? All right.
Oh, please fail.
You need to roll this one on your d10, which is that one there. And the chance at third level is 60% chance. So if you roll a 60 or lower, you're blinded. What is that?
47.
47. You are blinded. You're blinded as you're in a fog cloud, and then the fog disappears as well as you're blinded. Like the fog around you acts like one of those diffusers, and it just like suddenly it gets the whitest white ever around you. You're completely blinded, but you are healed by quite a bunch of the hit points.
Sorry about that. Oh my God, what is that? It's like poison or something.
Blinding heal.
Oh, I actually feel better.
Yeah, gotcha. I gotcha.
Right.
You're good.
So you're
I
the
can't see.
you're the heroes of Honeywood, are you?
Yeah, we got
How do I
this.
get up here? I can't.
Yeah, don't you worry, we're good. That's me. That's
Can't
me.
see. How do
That
I
is.
How do I get up here? This way?
Yeah.
Thank you, Greg.
Okay. I'm gonna. The rest of the elite, Rydlin and Pamela are sitting next to each other, just looking at each other like.
Can we just run through the series of events that happened there really quick?
He ate a bean and took a bunch of cold damage. He tried to persuade Zaza to give him something, and he fog clouded so he could walk away. As he was walking away, he gave him a potion of poison, pretending it was healing. He threw it to him, but it smashed in his face and poisoned him. Then Zaza was like, went in Rome and hit him with a magic missile, and then you healed him with a blinding heal. And now Bodger's having a great meal.
And then Roger just goes back to eating.
Chicken's quite good.
Chickens.
I go back to whoever I'm talking to and just listing off the various things you can do with garlic. Like, so I go, okay, and after that, so I'm like, so it's like Bubba from Forrest Gump, like,
Barbecue,
garlic ice cream,
garlic and fish, fish and garlic,
fish and garlic, just straight up garlic smoothie.
You know. Yeah, so I figure we'll be here like another month, maybe.
Well, we should at least stay another day just so we can have another long rest.
Yeah, another long rest.
I need one. I need it. I'll take that.
So you finish up the
By
meal.
the way, on that next day, I also
Zaza says, "Is there dessert?" And Rodlin's like, "No, I think we'll call it an early night tonight."
More whiskey, please.
and then either do it then or retcon of the last 11 days. I have the ruby ring and the golden pendant. I have done a quick investigation.
Check them out. Neither of them are magical, as I say. The pendant is. The pendant is a cursed thing, so if you attune to it, you get cursed. And it gives you a +1 to your spellcasting DC while ever you're wearing it. If you are a worshipper of one of the Dark Lords, or if you have a Dark Lord in your head, for instance.
Okay. Have a dice.
Okay, so I could wear that.
And the ruby ring is just.
It would curse you. You don't know what the curse.
The ruby ring is just a ruby ring.
The ruby ring is just a very nice ruby ring. It's probably worth a few platinum, and it would be useful as a spell component if you needed like a what do they call them? Like a component.
A component.
Spell. There's like a
spell component.
Reagent.
Something. Whatever
A
the
ruby.
word is.
The word.
A ring.
The word. Somebody's spamming it in the comments.
It's a word.
Cool. Over those 11 days, if you want, I'll give you one of those times to work on your spell
Yeah, I was
scroll.
going to say the exact same thing.
Is there anything else that you guys want to do that's not specific to your level up that you want to just be working on in downtime?
I don't. What is this the thing I can? What?
Just like
Is a mechanic I should know about?
Yes, we've been playing for years.
Just things that you want to do during.
He
downtime.
has during downtime managed to level up his strength score once from 9 to 10.
Yeah.
He is during his
I've been
downtime
working
trying
on
to
that
work on the
spell
spell scroll.
On my downtime, I just try and have a higher armor class.
Alright, sure.
A natural higher armor
What is your
class.
dexterity? Your dexterity is
like
only a
flicking
1.
your
So you can start working. You can start working
tensing.
on your dexterity. So it's going to take a while, but given enough
Do I
downtime
need
with
to,
enough
is
of
that
that,
something you can keep track of, or do I
yeah,
just
I'll
write
keep
it
track of it.
Okay.
I'll keep track of
So
it.
I didn't know. I
But
could
you
just
should
say
write.
that.
You should write down that every time we have a thing you want to do.
Write a
that.
note to yourself that you are going to be working on being more dexterous, so that you can dive out of the way of things and have a better armor.
Time.
I work on the scroll of quick save.
All right, make me an Arcana check, please, and don't get a 1.
Please don't be a 1. Please don't be a
Please
1.
be a 1.
Well, no, but then we lose the scroll of quick save and it disappears.
Yeah, please don't be a 1.
It is not.
Torn, I want you to fail, but I want us to succeed.
It was not a 1?
No.
Wonderful. All right, so
Wonderful.
what was it total?
A 9 plus my Arcana is 6, so 15.
A 15 total. A little bit low on your, for you.
Yeah,
a little bit
sadly
under,
a
but
little bit low, but not a 1.
not the worst. All right, 15 onto that. So it doesn't get anywhere new.
Not upgraded. Okay.
But let's see, that takes it to 82.
Sweet, happy days.
Holy shit.
15.
I realize I have a plus 10 to my perception.
Yeah, baby.
And a plus 12 to my stealth and sleight of hand now.
Shit.
So you just don't even need to roll
Can you
anymore.
calm down?
No, I can't calm down, actually.
It's
So
actually
wait, how high
impossible.
does that go? Can it get to 20? And then
A
you're
million. It gets to a million.
But legit, you're level 11 now.
Also,
If it keeps going up at this
DC's
rate, your stealth will be beyond 20.
It doesn't go up one every level, but also it doesn't matter if your stealth's above 20. Like I could have a DC that's above 30 if I wanted to.
right. Okay.
Like if something is, I've got a table here that gives me a very brief sort of idea of like, if I want to put something at extremely difficult, I might put it at like a 27 DC.
Yeah.
And I get an ability soon where I can take anything under a 10.
Yeah.
Or anything 9 and
Yeah, if
below
you roll-
as a 10.
Yeah.
And so that would get me an automatic minimum 22 on
Yeah.
stealth and sleight of hand.
Jiminy Crickets.
can I just say during this downtime, I just keep trying to become friends with Zaza. I keep like making like I see.
Is Zaza still around? I thought
He's only been here for one evening.
Well,
You call him up
for the
on the
humor,
phone.
I can allow
No,
it.
He's next door.
Yeah, you're going around
I keep like. I've
Can Zaza come out and play?
no, the way he does it is I keep just trying to happen to be bumping into him. Like always, like, I see he's going for a walk, and I see he's going down, and then I kind of like lean going, hey, Zaza, what you to me?
Oh.
Hey, Zaza!
Bodger.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Nothing. Me? Just hanging around.
I mean, right, well, very good.
Where are you going? What are you
well,
doing?
I'm going this way, so...
You going that way? I was going that way as well. I'll walk with you.
Zaza, I was just in here.
What are you doing? Well, your turn, sir. What too? You just like hung
He casts fly on himself so that he can just.
I'll catch it on, mate. I catch it on.
Oh, that's something to do. Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. Catch it later. Just call me up if you want to get a drink or anything.
Make a charisma check with.
Greg's just walking past with a drink. Guidance.
13 plus, what is it, persuasion?
Just straight charisma. Just to kind of summarise
plus
how
two,
your
plus two.
intention. So
15.
15 total.
So 15 total.
All right. With the 15, you soften him a little to you. Not enough that he would consider you a friend, but he.
You're warming on him.
He doesn't balk every time he sees you at the very least.
That's all I aim for with friendship. That's mine.
Good, because that's
all I am for.
Good, because that's all you have.
Yeah. No, but this is working out great. Yeah.
I tolerate you.
After a few years,
Ellen,
after a
I
few
tolerate
years
you.
of running people in Delhi together, you turn up to work and these guys are like,
I see like sometimes I see like
wretched
I used to see like a shutter, and
And now we go, oh, hang on.
hey on. And I'm like, and I walk in.
Yeah. And then every time you talk to us, we're like, yeah.
oh no, it's the worst. That's psychic damage.
Yeah.
Totally.
Sorry, Adam. Oh, sorry, I've got to.
Long rest. Then the next day,
right.
you've still got these all charged up. This is I think this is the longest time you've had all 5 of them charged up without using them for any reason.
I haven't needed a crit
them,
recently.
The next morning, the Ladageeps have a carriage to take you to the customs and immigration.
We could
border-
stay another few
border
days. That's
section.
cool.
I think.
Yeah, we wake up. We just
heading
wake
to
up and they're like, so the carriage is outside.
I thought we were saying another.
Your belongings have been packed into chests by your bed.
Oh, have they?
By the
you
babies in
didn't
your
need to
bed.
go to that trouble.
It was really no trouble at all to get you.
Okay.
We are more than happy to stick
Right,
around.
all right. Well,
fine.
after
It's
breakfast
really
and lunch, then we'll think about heading out.
The thing about the transportation is the timey-wimey sort of nature of the border is probably it's best to get an early day on your
right.
side.
Oh, I
Okay.
guess.
It's probably
Well, I
start-
guess
We've
we'll
got
head
your
it tomorrow
rations.
then.
We've got,
Greg finally clicks to.
we've got rations packaged for you in your belongings, so you're fine to.
Maybe all right overnight while we stay another night.
They'd probably be best to take now.
I was going to say, I need to say goodbye to Zaza. We're good friends. Is he right?
Right, yes, we'll take a note for it.
No, I do need to. I do need to say goodbye. Otherwise, we won't be able to leave.
He just traces a rune in the air and goes, Zaza, come to the Ladageeps immediately as an urgent aid.
I'm like, Zaza. Hey, mate.
What are we doing? I don't hug. I'm not a hugger.
Well, we can't really go for.
He casts on his unseen servant, and you feel an unseen,
Yeah.
invisible creature come up and give you a hug as Zaza stands back here.
This is my good friend Zaza. I want to say.
You know what, Bodger? That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's actually beautiful, Bodger.
Can't go without saying. I obviously can't go without
Zaza,
saying.
you can tag along
See,
if you want.
Yeah, you want to come on?
Those more perceptive of you for sure, with your plus 10, whatever it is, perception.
Yeah, 10.
You see Zaza immediately after the last interaction goes over to Roydlin, who just hands him something like a bag of gold or something, being like, "Thank you."
It's going to be hand sanitizer.
No, he just hands him like a bag of gold. Zaza apparently this morning was like, "I'm not coming this early in the morning." He's like, "I'll give you anything. I need to get rid of them."
I do feel like I can go now. I can go now that I've said goodbye.
Okay, well let's. Okay, I wanted to stay for lunch, but let's get in the carriage and go.
Have we had breakfast?
They've given us rations to go.
Oh, there's rations on that. Okay.
They're giving you a bottle of milk.
Okay.
You've got a gallon of milk just handed to you.
They just
They
give him the
really
ultimate-
want us to.
They just give him the
Like,
alchemy job.
breakfast
Just
is in the
fucking
carriage. Here's some milk.
say.
Here's some gold.
They just kick
I
us
want to
out
like
the door.
feel while we're waving at the back.
See ya.
Oh wait, I think I left something actually.
Guys, this has been lovely. Thank you so much for having us.
See ya, Zaza.
Farewell. Farewell.
Farewell.
Everybody turns invisible, closes curtains.
I think that went well. I think they're gonna miss us.
I think they're gonna.
More friends met.
You feel like some invisible force is tugging you towards the carriage, like they're casting something on you, forcing you
And
into
we're
the
in it.
carriage.
We're gone.
You get picked up, levitated, you get put in the carriage. Eventually,
The carriage takes off.
carriage takes off. Within moments, you are back at the borders of the Thilivern Islands. You head back through the border patrol. On your way out, you fill out a departure card, and you're asked, "How was your stay in the Thilivern Islands?"
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
We made some new friends.
Guys, I'm wondering if we could just go back and surprise them.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
We
wondering.
decided we couldn't leave.
Well, that was quite the week. At least they're gone.
We will never leave again. No, you finally left. No.
Yes, we're back. We are.
You are out of milk. You are out of milk.
No.
You thought we had gone.
So I will need you to get onto that.
But yeah, we do need some milk. Just how lovely that would be.
One of those
I
gifts.
can shout him a meal.
Yeah.
You notice as well with your high passive. You're going to notice a lot of things with that passive perception now.
Yeah, but
On your way back through the borders, there is a missing.
I got plus 10 insight.
There is a missing poster up of a very familiar-looking border agent that interrogated you, and it says has not been seen since however many weeks ago you arrived in the island.
Serves you right, you prick.
Yeah.
Cross me and you die.
He demanded a 5 platinum bribe from him, and then he told Mob about it, and Mob was like, we'll deal with that.
Oh, Mob. Oh, that's right.
Oh dear.
So you are, for the first time in a while, back outside of the dome.
Yay.
As soon as you arrive outside, you realize, that's what climate control nature does. It like prevents this kind of horrible winter wind and stuff, because you are in the middle of winter now.
Good.
Coming up to the middle of winter, and it is cold, it is blistery, it is probably Actually, the weather actually will become important later. So let's see what it is.
Oh, will it?
It is. Oh man, I rolled the highest it can be. It is like on the verge of snowstorm right now.
That's brisk. That's brisk.
I hate the cold.
Just accept it. Just accept it.
My fucking nipples. Oh, my nipples. Oh, I could cut fucking glass with them.
You know what? I'm not actually too bad because I'm just wearing a hat.
Yeah, what are you complaining about?
I just wanted to join in.
Oh, Jesus.
And you are in the forests on the outskirts of the Thillivan Island bubble. You know that if you head west through this small section of forest, you'll hit a road, and then if you take that road to the north, you'll go to a small city called Doan Sit. Doan Sit is an elven sort of border town. It's not part of the Thillivan Islands, but it's where ambassadors from other people go to meet with the elves if they don't want to go through all of the rigmarole of getting through the customs and stuff. And just beyond Doan Sit, there is a very large mountain called Mount Rabbitfoot.
Right, and we look at that and go, nice mountain, head the other way.
Let's head south.
I reckon that we go to the top of that mountain, just have a look around. And maybe put on a play, fucking have a dance, and then
go home.
Can I ask a question?
No. Moving on.
Fair enough.
What question do you have, Bodger?
What are we doing right now?
We are going to a mountain and we're going to deal with these fucking beans.
We're going to finally deal with these fucking beans.
Is that right? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I didn't realize.
So
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
how
I
do
am the savior of the
you have to
giants,
tell
so
us what is it about these beans?
Well,
'Cause
as
I
we
would
all
rather just go back
know,
to honey.
I am the chosen one and the savior of the giants. Makes sense.
Of course.
Of course. And so that magic cloud woman.
Just insert cut to you bursting out of a hill giant.
Let me save you. Yeah. Let me save you from the inside out. So I am the savior of the giants race.
Yeah.
As I've known for a long time.
Yeah, no.
And they wanted to know if we found any information about Wither /Verdurin / Evil Caliphate.
Yeah.
And we have lots of information about that
Yeah,
now.
and we really should have told them a while ago. But I.
So this is kind of our main quest.
To be fair, we do have a little bit more information than we did when we got the information dump.
So we're going to mount. Was it Rabbitfoot?
Yeah.
Rabbitfoot. Yeah.
Rabbitfoot. Okay.
Yeah, so we should just go and visit her and tell her what's up, and she might have some help for us.
So we
or something.
start.
By the way,
we start trudging through the.
I cast aid on everyone.
Okay, cool. Yeah, mark off the spell slot, and each of
While
you
we
goes
travel
up.
on.
So everyone gets
inspiring speech.
Inspiring speech as you travel. Awesome. Give me a second. What level are you casting aid at?
maybe
I think it's a second level spell, so if you cast it at third, you all go by 10 hit points. Max.
So is that max HP modifier?
Yeah, modify the max HP with 10 as your hit points go up, and then add on another.
How does it? Is it 10?
11, so it'd be 13 temporary hit points from his inspiring speech.
And 13. What are we talking about, Bodger?
Well,
Yeah, what are we
We're talking about the friendship. How important friendship is.
we're talking about.
It has been long enough, by the way, that you would no longer get your disadvantage, whatever.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what we're talking about here.
Oh, no.
We are talking about
Are we in the middle of
ownership of possessions. And when someone owns a hammer that is given
we are standing in the middle of this blistering snowstorm.
is
But-
given to them by their
we're walking on the
grandfather,
way.
Right.
then that hammer is rightfully the person's,
It's been long
Not
enough that I
that-
kind of missed
Yeah,
this.
no, yes.
not their brother's. It
I'm
belongs
kind
to
of like
them.
nodding along, being like.
So this hammer is rightfully mine.
Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Thank you.
It's a full 10 minutes of that as you wander through the snowstorm, and at the end of it, you get 13 temporary hit points.
Yeah, at least it's distracting me from the cold.
Which is getting significant. 13 is quite a lot of temporary hit points.
And what do we get from you?
And another 10
10%
from
of
another
10
10 from him from
max
aid.
HP.
So between the two of you, you get 23 extra hit points, which is a third of your hit points.
Your one's not temporary, is it? It's,
No, it's modify.
Modify.
max.
Yeah.
How do I do that?
Just tap on your max HP.
Modify.
Modify. And then just add 10.
All right, so the distance to Doan Sit, as you are just walking, you're on foot, and you are having a little wander.
I love that these names that I literally came up with while creating them, the Doan Sit.
Doan Sit,
was just
yeah.
when I was like, I remember on the keyboard,
Mash.
D or L.
That's pretty much how I name most of my things.
I-N.
It's Ian, apparently.
Ian Situi. I don't know. Moving on to the next one.
That'll do. That's pretty much how I name most of my things.
Canon.
I often take the language that I'm using, like Elven. All of my languages in my games have real-world equivalents to give myself some consistency to the language, so that the languages at least sound like they're the same. So like Welsh, and I'll put in a word like, what is it? It's a mine. It's an Elven mine. So I'll go mine. Translate Welsh. And then I'll take the Welsh word for that, and then I'll move around some letters, add an apostrophe, and be like, that's it, got it.
I'm a genius.
It allows me to get some consistency to the language naming.
So we walking.
So it is 35 miles along the road from where you are to the road, and then up from there, which is going to be a significant portion of your day, given there's a blistering snowstorm.
By the way, I'm going to really quickly do something that I should do fucking every day. Is I spend the 10 minutes as we're walking as well and read Scabatha's book.
Yeah, you got.
I spent so much fucking effort.
You got Zybilna to use her one favor to you to remove the curse on it, and then you
never
haven't used it.
You're like, good, thank you.
There was a curse on it because it's such a powerful item, and you were like, yeah, but remove the negative. The
bad side
and
of
I was
it.
like, oh crap.
I should be doing this at the beginning of every single day, and I haven't been. And it's so fucking good for me.
Check.
18 plus 6.
Holy moly, 24. What does a 24 get you on there?
24 is the not quite the highest one, so I may swap any spell I know or have prepared for another spell I know that I.
You can do that. You can do that, or any of the previous.
Yeah, or any of the below. So I've got an extra spell slot if I want, or recover a spell slot.
You can choose one from that list essentially. As you finish reading the book, you get that benefit. So you can now, which is why it's powerful for a sorcerer. Clerics can choose their spells every morning. They can just be like, oh, today we're going to be going on an underwater quest, so I better take water breathing or whatever.
Yeah.
Whereas sorcerers have to choose their spells on level up. And so if he goes, oh crap, we need water breathing, he can swap it out and be like, oh, I'm going to remove the draconic spirit and take water breathing or something instead. So you can do that now if you want, or you can take a. I'm just going to take an
extra level 6 spell slot.
Okay, that's one of the options?
Just one of the options is add. Well, I just closed it. Add additional spell slot. May cast their next spell. Well, may cast their next spell without expending a spell slot.
So if your next spell is a level 6 spell, then you can cast it without expending a spell slot. It will still be considered casting a spell for the sake of your wild magic rolls. So you did that as you were walking, reading Scabatha's book in a snowstorm. I should really have gotten disadvantage on that check. You did. It's fine everywhere, while also listening to him rattle on about his hammer. After the entire day of walking, it's going to take you at least, I'd say 12 hours of journeying, hiking through the day to get the 35 miles in this particular weather. You arrive at Doan Sit. For brevity's sake, there's nothing to do in Doan Sit, okay? So I'm going to tell you on a meta level. Yeah. Anything that I say here is just for the sake of setting the scene. You don't need to be encountering anything here.
We hear a familiar raspy voice coming out of the casino.
I am desperate for you to get to this planting the beans. So I'm going to tell you, everybody's already in bed. Okay. There's no casino. There's an inn that says, travelers, stay here for free. No need to interact with any NPCs.
So when you're going in an Airbnb, the key's already there. You
it's
just
already
go in,
there.
It's late.
It's left out for you.
Wake up in the morning, no card, no person playing cards, nothing.
We start up our own poker table.
There's a man, a homeless man on the streets, and he's looking a bit shady.
Yeah, do you want to do some gambling?
Yeah. He pulls off his hood, and it's Sandra.
G'day, mate.
G'day, I knew you'd be coming round.
I left the Philippine Islands to go to some other city because I knew you were going there.
Yeah.
That's desperate, Sandra.
Sandra.
Help.
So
I am what I am.
That's what I love about you, Sandra.
C'est la vie, c'est la vie. C'est la vie.
You arrange for a night's stay at the inn, and you stay at the inn and a long rest. We're now in the next morning, so a long rest.
All right, great.
Hiya.
All the team HP's gone.
For expedience sake, should we just say we do all of those things again the next day?
Yeah, all those things again the next day, so you don't need to worry about it.
Yeah, great.
Because we're just going to go through it again.
And now I can roll my weather chart. It is as bad as the day before. So you can barely see the mountain, which is another 7 miles to the north of this city.
Is there any way we can get like clothing, like winter clothing?
The Ladageeps as part of like get the out of here, have given you winter
great.
clothing.
Oh man, they really wanted us to go.
Oh yeah,
they really wanted us to go.
He spent nearly 2 weeks there.
For the sake of green screen, let's say we just.
But it's invisible.
They gave you a magic because they're super magical.
Yeah.
The Phantasmos were the head of the family that's in charge of like what's the word, like frontier pushing crazy magics.
Yeah.
So they gave you something like
I don't know if we can do that. This is a great rule for any art department going forward. It's invisible. It's a magic invisible thing. Well, guys, we just
They
have a
gave
lot
you
of money.
magical clothing that looks like your regular clothing but keeps you warmer.
Oh, beautiful winter wonderland.
Yeah. Yes.
I feel so warm and beautiful.
No. We've already got them. We've already got them.
Invisible.
Invisible. I'm wearing a big fur cloak.
It's magical.
It's an owlbear cloak. You can't see it.
Yeah, no.
So warm.
I'm wearing an amazing traveler's cloak.
Well, you look warm.
Thank you very much. I'm warm.
Just a big woolen coat.
You look very dressed and warm.
Thank you.
Yeah. This cold ain't gonna affect. Oh, what is this? What is that?
Yeah, what is that?
Just imagine something real dope.
Imagine something real dope. That is why it's a tabletop role-playing game. It's a theatre of the mind.
Oh shit, we can use our imaginations in this?
You can. We're there, everybody.
Game
Took 4
changer.
years.
Game changer.
I realize that this may not have any change because no one at Doan Sit was any importance. But should we ask where we're fucking going before we head up the mountain? Is anyone there going to have information that may help?
We interrogate everyone in the town.
What does
What's your favourite
everybody
food?
here remember about what the Countess told, the Baroness told you?
I
about how it was?
remember that we had to go to a mountain on
To
a
be fair, it was episode 67.
Oh, this is
It was a long
important.
time
Good
ago.
that it's snowing because we have to go to a mountain on a cloudy day.
This is why I said the weather's going to become important. It needs to be a cloudy day.
I did write it down somewhere.
And then I've written it down as well if you want. But
Great, whatever.
I need you to find it because if you get anything wrong,
This is on the airship,
this is on the airship.
and it was a god person talking.
You speak giant, don't you?
It was this lady, Cloud Giantess. You do speak
I
giant.
speak giant.
Yeah, good. That's
that's going to
handy.
be important. That's going to be
That's
important.
very handy.
Good.
Okay, well, we head up the mountain.
We head up the mountain.
You heading up the mountain?
That was a question.
Oh, no, we go to the base of the mountain.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, base of the mountain
Yes,
is
the
what
base-
you need.
the base of the mountain.
I was tempted if I didn't need to rush this along a bit and I wasn't fucking waiting for you guys to plant these beans for so long. I was tempted.
You should have reminded me.
I was tempted to just allow you to climb the mountain and then get all the way up the mountain and be like, nah, it doesn't work. But you do remember, you flash back to her saying, plant a bean at the base of a heavens-piercing mountain. This would count as a 7,000 foot plus mountain, so it does crest above cloud level. Under a cloudy sky, it is a blizzard at the moment, so that definitely
Be cloudy.
And then you need to plant it, water it, and chant a particular thing.
Yes.
We got it.
Everyone do that.
I wrote it down.
No, so do I.
By the way, I just remembered as well, checking the timeline for where we're at in the campaign, it is day 145 of the campaign, which, incidentally, is the winter solstice.
Oh.
Winter solstice, which is Deimadra's day of holiness, which, as a holy man, Deimadra is one of your gods, and you would know that Deimadra's holy day is today.
Hey.
It is also, incidentally, the day of devotion, which is Maedra's holy day as well.
Yeah. So I don't work these days.
I'll just get you to quickly go fuck yourself, and then do what we say.
Yeah, I'll
Winter
take a day
solstice
off.
and day of day of devotion.
Day of
today.
devotion.
All right,
What is
Bodger.
Hi.
I'm going to need you to do
does that mean?
something,
What?
and I'm going to need you to be very fucking precise with this.
Right.
All right?
I'm gonna get up my
Jesus
bag of
Christ.
beans.
I cannot believe this is coming down to this. All right. So I get out a single bean, and I plant it. I assume someone has some. No. Why? Last time you got cold damage.
Got the wrong one, didn't they?
Well, you didn't. Yeah, eat the
He's
next one
already
whole.
planted it. He's already planted it, thank God.
Yeah, I've planted it. And I don't have any more.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And then someone has some water on them, I assume.
Yep, I can.
Water
We've got
skins.
rations and shit, fucking whatever. So we water.
I get some snow, heat it up, we got water.
Yeah, great. All right, Bodger, I need you to say in giant, Vazagri Castle, Vazagri home, take me to where her cloud may roam. And this needs to be exactly right.
So, Bodget, say it for us now in giant.
Flagurda, flurda, flurda. Geflurda, flurda, flurka,
I didn't realize it was so similar to Swedish. Very good.
You.
So maybe recite it back in English. Just make sure you got the before.
Flagurda, flurga, flurg.
Oh, we broke budget.
Flagurda, flurda, gurda, flurg.
Very good.
Okay.
Great. Perfect.
Perfect. You going with that?
Fucking, I don't know. I don't speak giant.
Let's get him. Okay, we'll say it back in.
One more time, what in English?
It is Vezagri Castle, Vezagri.
Slow it down.
Do you want to look on my book? Or do you want to write it down?
Do you want to look at where I put it?
Vezagri Castle, Vezagri Home.
Vezagri Home.
Take me to where?
Take me to where?
Stunning content right here.
Her cloud may roam.
Her cloud may.
And I hope I wrote that down right.
I had the exact. I'm with word. I had the exact same
12 years ago.
Which you know in giant is the following. Vazagri Kastil, Vazagri Hen, bring me narvar har volkan zerven.
Exactly.
It's exactly the same. That's what he said.
That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you say it one more time?
So we all chant that.
Vazagri Kastil, Vazagri Hen, bring me narvar har volkan zerven.
Good luck.
Or in the more common tongue,
It's a different dialect. Different dialect of it. All right, so
that's a very formal way.
So you plant it. You water it. It's a cloudy sky. You are at the foothills of a mountain, and you get Bodger to say the words. Can I have?
It's his chart.
Can I have a?
I thought that this was our own world
Can I
where
have
we've got
a performance check, please? The DC is not high because it's not
it's
that difficult.
Pass.
It's not that difficult, but there is a chance that you just forget what he just told you to say and you say it's a different word.
Is it my guidance?
Nice.
Wait, no, sorry. That's a D4.
You need a cult drop.
Oh, what am I rolling? Sorry,
guidance.
It's a performance check.
Yeah. With the D20?
Yeah.
4.
18 plus 4.
All right.
Nice. Thank God.
He does say it correctly.
Very good. Good work.
There is a table of effects that can happen from a bag of beans. If you don't do it correctly, just a random thing happens. And I was looking at it last night and I was like, I'm not happy with this table. So I just had an impromptu downtime stream and was like, hey, help me make some random effects that can happen. And I put together a D100 table of random effects that could have happened.
Christ.
Some of them very useful, some of them very dangerous. So it's luckily for you that you plant it and you take a step back and you wait in the blistering blizzard, and then a green sprout starts to grow from the frozen ground, and it starts to grow at a rate of about 10 centimeters a second, or 6 meters a minute. This is 10 centimeters. So 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. It's very quick growing. It's starting to grow from the outsides. You're seeing buds starting to. It's like watching a beanstalk in time lapse, which I've watched a lot of over the last few weeks. And what are you guys doing?
Watch it. Immediately claim it.
Immediately grab it.
I slice it off and I eat it.
Well, actually, no. That's a really good point. We may as well grab onto it now and go with it. Otherwise, we will have to climb it.
Bodger grabs it, and it's a very flimsy beanstalk at the moment, so it just kind of bends over in your hands. It's not got the
cloud
giant
going up to the clouds. So like we're putting two and two together.
I assume we're going up. They're not coming down to us, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, I'll follow you guys. Whatever you guys
decide. To grow at the base a little. It's starting to get a little bit more turgid.
As soon as it's
waiting to get a bit. Once it feels like it's like it's got a bit of.
Yeah, we try later on. It's not quite thick enough. And
it starts kind of leaning it out.
That's pretty much exactly what happens. I've got mechanics for like if they try and climb it too early.
Yeah. Let's wait for
the part you grabbed a hold of initially has like a bit of a kink in it now.
Yeah. Okay. Once it feels like okay,
that can watch.
While we're waiting, a dude, a little, not little boy, but like a young man named Jack turns up.
Yeah.
And he's like,
And we're like, wait.
You want to buy a cow?
Get your. What do you want? Get your own one. Bye.
Sold.
Yeah. Oh, go for this.
This is not the world for that.
Wow.
Oh, that's impressive.
Yeah, it's really going for it.
Like potato stock.
Yeah.
Really big pig stuff.
Jesus
God
Christ!
almighty, who are you?
I'm Jack. You guys want to buy a cow?
What? Why would we want to buy a cow?
I'll go sell it for my mum.
No!
It's a nice beanstalk.
Yeah, it's our beanstalk.
Thank you.
I'll trade you a cow for a beanstalk.
No!
This is our beanstalk.
Go away!
Piss off.
Go away.
No, I'm gonna go magic
for
beans.
fuck-
No.
I'm going to give you to the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, f*** it.
Oh!
Go away!
Who was that?
I don't know.
Fucking Jack, apparently. Bloody little kids around this area,
Kids,
right?
right?
My God.
God damn it.
Trying to steal your fucking beanstalk?
A pretty big cow.
Oh my God.
God.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
You shoo him away. So in the mechanics, you can start to climb it without incident after about half an hour or so. So after about half an hour of waiting, it is already pretty enormous, but it is still growing slow. You're noticing that the base is starting to slow down because a lot of growth in beanstalks happens from the top. So it grows up and kind of the base stops growing, and then it continues to grow the next section and then the next section. And the
Can I
next
just say, first of all, whoa.
Yeah.
Just right.
Yeah.
Just to be fair, it's not the strangest thing I've seen in the last few weeks.
I don't know, man. After all the giants and I'm indifferent. I'm like,
I mean, you're a peasanty commoner. I guess it's impressive.
I'm glad
to
you're
you.
enjoying it.
That's
So, fuck me then.
You live in
I think that's
Honeywood.
pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah, as someone who lives in Honeywood,
with the visibility during this snowstorm, it is out of sight already, like the top of it. Eventually, you like hold on, and you're like, yeah, this is gonna hold our weight. The leaves that you can see.
I guess the base gets thicker and thicker until how thick is that base?
Well, I'll tell you.
How girthy is it?
It's a very girthy base that can hold your
It's
weight
all about
for sure
that
if you
base.
want to get up on top of it.
All about that base.
So I need each of you to roll a d4 for me. That's a caltrop.
3.
4.
Oh.
Yeah, what's up? Maybe roll better next time.
Not a good thing.
also one.
Yeah, you wanted to roll low.
I also rolled a one.
Yeah, roll one. Why? That makes sense.
9 times 50 is 450 onto the base of the thing, so it's going to be 2,200 meters tall in the end. And the base gets to about 9 meters in diameter.
Jeez Louise.
So,
How many rows is that?
thankfully, I have
4.5.
section called When did they start to climb? If they started to climb it under an hour, which you did, you've shaved off a total of 3/4 of the height of that. So you've shaved off a significant portion of the climb. Where's my pen? There it is.
So that divided by power of to the 10th degree. Of the
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Rob knows maths. I'm pretty sure he can figure it out.
Yeah. All right. So you have made it up. Let's see.
That was wide.
Excellent. You've done a pretty good job here. You've made it all pretty much not too far from the cloud range. Mm-hmm. So you grab a hold of it as it's climbed, and you avoid having to climb as it just kind of grows beneath you. It's dangerous to be this high, I need to point out.
There's probably an Aracrocra somewhere.
I'm sure there's a bird guy.
You are standing on a couple of leaves. Just to put it out there, here we go. There's some leaves.
Oh, thank God! I couldn't picture what a leaf looks like.
But each leaf can only hold the
those are
weight of
leaves.
about maybe 2 of you before it starts to bend dangerously under your weight. So you're all standing on your own
Separate leaves.
on your own leaf as it climbs, as the beanstalk grows beneath you.
What's it is just clamped onto the edge, just terrified.
I cast fireball.
What? Oh, okay. Sweet.
Company retract.
Smart. Company retract that. All right. So you made it, let's say, 1,700 meters into the air, 1.6 kilometers into the air.
1,700,
About 500 meters to go. Is that right?
It's 1.687.5 but you know, are we going to get that if you're not too good at it?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I am.
Okay, you look down over the edge. You've got one of those surveyors tools that like a little. A what? A plumb bum. That doesn't measure distance.
Downwards it does.
I suppose, yeah. If you unspool it.
I just
You've got 2 kilometers of plum bum that you unspool.
Hang on, just checking how high up we are.
And eventually you can feel some, even in a blizzard, you can feel when the plum bum touches the ground and you're like, that's it.
Good.
Got it.
Okay, now let me measure that. Hang on.
While we're also going up at the same time, technically. Yeah.
Right, so it's next time you measure,
I was going to
it's
say one of
completely
those
different.
laser pointers that you can point it and the laser bounces back.
Oh, yeah,
and
just
tells
use your
you how
laser
distance
pointer.
it is. You're like, whoa, we're 1,687.5 meters in the air.
Pretty high.
Pretty high indeed. As you're on your way up as well, looking around, terrible weather for it, but I've written it in my notes and I wanted to make the joke anyway, so it's still doing it even in this weather. You see a hot air balloon and a couple of people are seeing the sights from the air. And Greg has a moment of...
But yeah,
but you're also as high as them now. You are seeing the sights from the air.
In the distance you hear, see the sights of this world from the air. From the air.
One day I will ride your balloon, sir. One day.
What are you looking at, Greg?
Balloon over there. God, this looks so peaceful.
Why are you so enamored by that balloon?
There's something about freedom and seeing the world from high in the air.
Greg, we are currently very high in the air on a beanstalk. You can see the world from the air.
Totally.
Yeah.
I don't know
though. By the way, that balloon operator is incredibly attractive.
I don't know. I don't really. Not my vibe.
No, it's my vibe.
Not my vibe. I not my. No.
I'd do it.
I don't know if
That's
I
an
would.
attractive balloon
I don't know if I would.
That's an attractive balloon operator.
4 out of 10.
I can tell from this distance. He's fucking good looking.
I agree to disagree.
There's a little in-joke for
Have
you seen this episode?
That is quite a deep cut.
That's
at
a
this
deep-
point, too.
that's an
old, yeah.
That's like 2017 or something.
That was a long time ago, that episode, yes. All right, by avoiding having to climb this much, you've avoided quite a few encounters and such that you may have had on the way up. So good on you for remembering to grab a hold pretty early. So you are not quite there yet, though. The cloud level is at 2,000 meters, 2 kilometers up. So you've got another 400 or so, let's say 300 meters to climb. So this is going to require an athletics check of sorts. Are you doing anything to negate the dangers of falling, like tying yourself together or helping each other up, or is it every man for himself climbing at this point? You're going to have to go from leaf to leaf, and the leaves have about a meter between them.
I feel like we should tie ourselves together.
Yeah.
There are benefits and drawbacks. Obviously, you move slower, but if one person falls, they don't hurt them.
If I'm leading and because I'm the most athletic, I'm the least likely to fall. Then I can be the one that, and I'm strongest, so I can hold everyone.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
cool.
So you take a moment to tie yourselves together.
I'm not good at ropes though.
No, you're not.
You are very good at ropes.
Yeah.
Because of
I don't know
sleight
if
of
I've got
hand,
any
it's a
rope.
sleight of hand based thing.
Yeah,
So you
right.
can
So I tie us all together.
You can make a check, it doesn't matter your modifier, it's going to be enough. You tie the ropes, you take a moment to tie yourselves together. In what order? You're first?
Me first.
Yeah, and then me.
Then Greg?
Yep.
And then I guess I'll go next.
In the middle, and then at the back.
Sweet. And then don't touch me. I don't want your fucking rope.
All right, go f yourself, and I shove them off.
And then as I'm
Comedy?
Push you up,
and he succeeds.
All right, how's that? Pretty secure?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, good.
I feel good about this.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, Baradoon, tie yourself up.
I don't want your peasant rope.
Baradoon, tie yourself up.
I'm not tying myself to you peasants. What the fuck? No.
Well, you don't care about safety?
I don't want to be tied to you.
All right, then, go f yourself.
Holy shit.
Is that too much?
Yeah, no, I think you killed Baradoon. Yeah, so that might be
That was a bit rash, wasn't it?
bit rash.
I get a bit impulsive sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't really
No.
think about what I'm doing.
Yeah, no, that's That's a big deal. That's a big deal. I'm gonna go in this leaf now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, go fuck yourself. Oh, no!
As I'm falling, I cast Draconic Spirit.
All right.
And just land on the back of my dragon.
I have a section called "If they try to avoid having to climb." If Baradoon casts Summon Draconic Spirit to ride it. So you land on the back. No, it works. It's fine. You summon the Draconic Spirit.
And so you see me go, what happens before we know about the dragon? It's like, don't fucking touch me. And you get pissed off.
Hey, fuck you!
And you push me and I just go, whoop, off the edge. And Baradoon's
Some would say that's a little rash.
and you guys see me presumably fall to my death.
And now, mind briefly, you have just killed
Baradoon.
Just because he was like, I don't want your rope. I was like, fine, certain death.
One.
I just got that.
What's up?
Commit.
What?
Commit.
He was a prick. I fucking hate Baradoon. He's the worst.
Wings come up from behind.
Or anything? Like,
What color dragon did you summon? Chromatic, metallic, or gem?
Let's not go for an evil dragon this time. I've gone for a radiant dragon.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Might I say you're looking very radiant.
Metallic dragons, one of the good aligned ones. All right, so you come on the back of this sort of metallic, shimmering kind of
Guys, I have a pretty
kind of
big
thing.
dragon. Does anyone want to get on the back of it?
No.
How many can it hold?
It can hold him comfortably. One more, and I'd start making disadvantage.
Oh, fine, fuck you guys, boy.
All right,
there he goes.
The
biggest dickhead of them all.
He is such a dickhead.
You're flying on an upward angle, and you're flying in a blizzard. So there's going to be strength checks to holding on, and there's going to be concentration checks to maintain concentration on the spell that you are riding on. Because if you drop concentration, the dragon disappears and you fall. So,
oh my god,
the strength. The strength DC and the concentration DC are both tied into the angle of ascension. So are you going like a very...
No, I'll just circle.
Just a very light...
It's pointless me getting up there way before them.
That makes sense.
What I'm actually going to do is, because I'm not a massive piece of shit, I'm going to...
Well, it's not really for you to decide.
I think maybe leave that up to us, actually.
I'm not a massive piece of shit. Not really.
I'm going to kind of, if someone slips and falls, it's me and the dragon to get them.
All right, so you're going to stay with them, essentially swooping.
You've just gone up a notch in my book. That brings you up to notch 1.
Which means that you've got an hour of concentrating on this dragon in the blizzard.
Which
so just
I think
make me
I can do that.
What's that?
Yeah, the dragon's around for an hour.
Yeah,
so.
1 hour of concentration. So make me a concentration check to see how the first 10 minutes goes.
1.
10 plus 7.
You're fine. All right, and because you're going at a very low angle, I'm going to reduce the strength check required, so you don't need to do that on this angle. So the rest of you are having to climb, though. You are tied together with Bodger in front, Greg in the middle, Bob bringing up the rear.
By the way, that spell slot was free for me.
And that was a free spell slot, but make me a wild check surge.
Cocked. It was 4, but it was cocked, and 18.
Ooh, fancy.
Well. Look at you. Fancy pants Rob, huh?
You're hot shit.
You're shit.
Thanks.
Minis.
This is going to be an athletics check. Because you have tied yourselves together, it's going to be a group one. The 3 of you need to all roll an athletics check. I'm going to take the average.
That's how I roll now.
I did awful, so you will need to save me
15 plus
now.
1, 16.
Guidance to everyone.
9.
9 plus guidance, 1 person.
9 plus 8.
Oh, I think I need to guidance you
17.
before we start.
So you guidance him. I
only got.
Can you guidance yourself?
9 plus 8, 17, yeah.
17 plus guidance,
plus
you
guidance.
just said? So,
So wait, sorry, is there something that I can reroll? Because I just rolled awfully. It's inspiration.
You've got a luck.
A luck?
Four.
That's right, luck.
Oh, cool. So 17 plus 4, 21 from you.
I use luck.
Use a luck point to reroll that.
Just as bad. 4 plus 0, I think.
Zero,
help me.
So 4.
Help me. I'm falling.
Greg's just terrified and stuff all over
I mean, this
himself.
actually ties in very, like, to me in real life, fear of heights, massive. So Greg's not having a good time.
I am.
Shit.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do not look down.
What?
Oh my God! Don't look down, you
we're
idiot!
so high up, jeez!
Wait, hang on a second. A few moments ago, you were wanting to ride a hot air balloon.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. No, wait, that'd be horrible.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Are you so you're afraid of heights?
I am so afraid of heights.
You're an idiot.
Oh,
my God.
Oh, God.
Okay, just don't think about it. Just close your eyes. No, don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes, then you'll fall. Don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes.
Okay.
Open eyes, just not down.
Open eyes, not down. Up.
Right. Up.
This is just as bad as eyes closed.
Up and shimmy. Up and shimmy.
Up and shimmy. Quick down. No.
No.
So 41 divided by the three of you. That doesn't
It's an
quite
impossible
go.
number to know.
It's impossible to know.
Okay.
That's 14 rounded up. So 14 times. Let's have a look. How far do you go? So at the end of the next 4 hours of climbing, which means that you're going to have to cast that thing 3 more times if you want to continue. You three are going to gain a level of exhaustion.
Level of exhaustion.
So you're going to cast that thing 3 more times.
I'm going to cast it one more time.
One more time?
And then I'm going to go up myself.
And then you're going to climb as well. All right.
No, sorry, I'm not going to climb. I'm going to continue, when it's getting close to the end of the second hour, I'm f***ing off.
Oh, right, gotcha. Yeah, gotcha.
Exhaustion level 1. Oh, very fancy.
So you all get a point of exhaustion, and let's see how far did you get.
So, well, for me,
Where do I put exhaustion? Is that in the same place where
I don't wild
rage?
surge the second time.
I think it's up here under conditions or something. You can put exhaustion in there.
It was right at the bottom for me. Yeah, there you go.
You don't wild surge?
I do not.
Cool.
How many times have you wild surged in this campaign?
A few. Yeah, probably 3 or 4, I'd say.
Really?
Yeah, the time we're standing on a dock and it exploded us. I've grown in height twice.
Oh yeah, the
levitated.
I levitated.
So wait, you are just
assassin.
now bigger than us.
Yep.
Like
I'm a full foot. I'm 7'1" now.
Oh, actually, it's half that. So it's only going to take 2 hours.
Wasn't that you brought the unicorn into Hamish's date? Was that a wild surge?
So it's been like 5 or 6.
Right, okay. It actually only takes them 2 hours, so you get to the cloud line at the same sort of time as these guys. All right, so you've made it to the cloud line. There are two.
I just ever so slightly misjudged the time. Like I'm trying to and so I'm like hovering. I'm about to land. I'm about 10 feet off the ground. It goes
So as you make it to the base of the clouds, there are 2 sections to the ascent of this beanstalk. There is ground to cloud, which is basically just athletics and avoiding any dangers like wind and things. And then there is in the clouds. Once you are in the clouds, you start to notice immediately that this beanstalk starts to get a little less Euclidean, a little less normal. It's a little more magical, a little bit more mystical. The visibility drops even further, like the snowstorm not being enough danger for you already. You are now exhausted. You are starting to get cold damage each round. You have advantage because of the winter clothing. You are immune to the check because of your Goliath blood. So each hour that you climb from this point on, you're going to have to be making con saves against getting cold from altitude sickness and the cold of being in the clouds. The first thing you notice is that the stalk has gotten a lot. The stalk itself has gotten a lot thinner. The leaves have gotten a little bit more flimsy, so they're only really like 1, maybe 2 light people at a time, and there are much more critters on these leaves, like giant bugs that you're having to like shoo away before you can climb onto them and stuff like this. At one point, you round a corner climbing up the beanstalk in sort of a spiral fashion, and you see a little leprechaun-looking dude just kind of sitting in a little rocking chair on one of the leaves, and the chair itself is not rocking, but he's leaning forwards to make the leaf bend and then come back again, so he's forcing it into a rocking motion. And he's just kind of sitting there smoking a pipe, and his pipe smoke is mingling into the clouds around him. And he sees you.
Ah, hello. How's it going?
Hey.
Tired?
Yeah, pretty cold.
A long way up.
Yeah.
Now, what's your story? Were you on? How did you get here?
I've always been here.
No, we saw it growing from the bottom.
We only grew this just now.
Unsettling.
Yeah, cheerio.
He's making the clouds. He's making the clouds.
Seems to mingle with the clouds around.
So, you want anything? I got a shop.
What do you got?
Wait, oh yeah.
I love a vendor. Can I sell all of my shit to you?
Steps off of his.
I've got a whole lot of trash.
I got a big old chair.
He steps off of his chair and just kind of moves it aside and then just kicks it and it goes.
That's wasteful. You could have hurt somebody down there.
And then he just kind of runs his hand down the stalk of the tree behind the beanstalk behind him, and this doorway just opens up and he goes, "I got a few things in here," and he steps inside.
And
One at a time, you clamber up onto his leaf and into the tiny little, maybe a couple of meters across cupboard, essentially. Hunched over a little bit.
Long rest. I have a long rest.
You got any milk?
Stay for 11 days.
I'm staying for 11 days.
Stay for 11 days with him.
Anytime anyone offers any hospitality.
Any possibility of hospitality.
Hospitality.
All right, the the merchant, he looks at you, he goes, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well done.
4 goes first.
Great.
What do you want? And he gestures behind him and like appearing out of the walls as if they're part of the wall. Kind of like one of those pin art things, been pushed out of the wall. You see a fantastic looking sword, a huge, very powerful, very magical weapon that seems to be flaming, and it's got a poisonous scorpion stinger on the very tip of it. And he says, the flaming, poisoning, raging sword of doom. It'll cost you 12 beans.
You don't have 12 beans, do you?
I don't have 12 beans.
Nope. He pushes it back in and then pulls the next thing out, and this helmet, this brilliant, gleaming helmet with diamonds and things, rubies all over it, and he goes, the Helm of Brilliance will cost you 11 beans.
Yeah, I don't have 11 beans.
How many do you have? You got 10?
You had 11.
Pushes that back
12, in. You ate one.
He brings out of the
For
wall
no fucking reason.
a single ring that has like it looks like a feather that's been curled in on itself, and he says, the Ring of Feather Falling costs you 10 beans.
That would be useful.
Right, okay. One moment. So this is clearly a bean-based shop.
Right.
Well done.
And we have 10 beans.
I was kind of hoping that you'd screw up a couple of times in planting the beans, and then you'd get here and be like,
Ring of Featherfall is good, but very situational.
Yeah. So basically what I'm saying...
To cut to the chase as well, he also shows you, for decreasing order of beans, a potion of invulnerability for 9 beans, a potion of heroism for 8 beans, a scroll of protection for 7, boots of elven kind, which can give you advantage on dexterity stealth checks, for 6 beans, a ring of protection for 5 beans, which is the same ring that you were trying to get at the carnival that time.
I've got one now, though.
A mummy rot antidote potion for 4 beans, a potion of climbing for 3 beans, a potion of healing for 2 beans, or just 20 gold pieces for 1 bean.
Right.
Hang on. 20 gold pieces to buy a bean.
Yep. No.
Well, he will buy. He will buy.
You can other way around.
Yeah, like, so basically,
backwards
I've got 10 beans.
But do you want the thing that's worth 12 beans? Because I do have 2 beans right here.
What the do you mean you have 2
He's
beans?
using an illusion.
Like, hey, that's right. I remember you getting those beans.
Remember they gave me a few beans.
I remember.
Okay, so I've got 10 here. How much do I need for the helmet?
The helmet, 11 beans.
11?
Yeah.
Man, if only I had 1 extra bean. Bodger. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Oh, because...
Yeah, remember?
What a horrible circumstance to find yourself
I
in.
know, right? Because I had 11.
The gods are mocking you.
Because
And
if you had that helmet, it would be really useful for our adventure.
Where are you going?
No, I just remember. Oh no, I can't go anywhere because I'm stuck on a beanstalk.
Yeah.
In a tiny room in a beanstalk.
So you don't have 12 for the super poison sword of doom?
Nope.
You don't have a 10 for the 11 for the helmet?
Oh my god, guys! I just remembered!
What's that?
Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot this!
What?
This entire time, have had 2 beans!
I totally forgot about the other beans.
I had 2. Would you, if I gave him...
No.
Really good.
No, I was only the only one who had beans.
I remember we had other beans.
Look at
I
these
don't remember
beans
that at all.
I've got.
How real they look.
Look at these beans I have in my hand. I had them the entire time.
I think you're getting confused, Baradoon. I was the only one with beans.
No, remember we had these ones as well, and so now it gave us a total of 12.
These beans.
Shut up.
So what if...
What? I don't get... No, but I was the only one with beans.
2?
Oh!
I took some beans from the dinner we're having with the banquet.
Okay.
I was like, you're not specific
Let me
enough.
just... One moment. I feel like he's pretty magical. And he might not get fooled by a f***ing minor illusion.
Well, it's a cantrip. He'll definitely be
Yeah, and we're several kilometers in the air in a magical elf thing.
Well,
I'm sure it'll be fine.
If you don't want my beans, Bob, fine. Oh, cold damage.
Ooh, my brain.
So to be clear, we had 12. I ate one.
Yeah,
we planted one. So we had 10. You have 10 beans.
Yeah. So basically, I'm just wondering, do I spend 10 beans on a ring of featherfall, or do we want to split them up and get smaller things each?
Well, is there any? Can we? Because the first one sounded badass.
That sounded badass.
Is there anything else you accept? Any other currency?
Would you be willing to?
There is no other currency.
Topped up with some gold or some platinum.
If you want gold, he gets the bag of 20 gold comes out.
Well, what if we give you 20 gold
for
for
what I mean?
Oh.
Do you want any gold?
I have gold.
Oh,
do you want gold? I want beans. You want beans?
He only likes beans. Okay, well, he only likes
beans.
One of the random effects that can happen if you plant a bag of beans is it grows a beanstalk that has more beans on it. So you can actually supplement your beans, but it's very difficult to do that.
Yeah.
It's like a 1 in 100 chance or something.
Why am I checking my spells for anything that's going to help with beans? I'm like, what have I got?
Do I have a bean spell?
This is basically now that you're up the beanstalk, these beans are basically worthless to you. So you can either hold on to them in case the Baroness wants them back, or you can hold on to them to try and get.
I really want
you could have a random effect with.
Is there a way we
There is no way of getting
in our
that sword.
adventure get
Not without getting a couple more beans. The sword is an Easter egg to the Adventure Zone.
Piece of shit thing.
I
put in
think
there to tease us.
I think just
Very much
go
so.
all
It
in.
is
Get the
Featherfall.
Yeah.
It's so. I mean, whatever. You could have it.
Would have helped me when I was up the tree.
The Helm of Brilliance was in there because I was like, it's unlikely he gets up here with 11 beans still without somebody doing something with another bean.
You would have
had it if you just didn't
Helm of
eat
Brilliance
one.
is an incredible item. It does a lot of amazing things.
Oh man, I'm so glad that I gave you a fucking bean. I'm so glad that happened.
It's a very good item, the Helm of Brilliance.
Oh
Can't afford
man.
it, though.
Shit!
Ring of Feather Falling,
shit.
Potion of Invulnerability, Potion of Heroism, Scroll of Protection.
To be fair, it'll obviously a one-time thing. A Potion of Invulnerability is probably going to be more useful.
With a Potion of Invulnerability, for the next minute after drinking it, you are resistant to all damage.
Yeah, right.
And you know what?
Resistant. You
and
take
that
half
ring,
damage from
if you
all
bought
damage
that ring,
source.
every time you look at it, you're just going to be reminded of you should have got the helmet, and you're going to piss you off a little bit.
Hang on. Does that ring basically, is it infinite uses?
The ring is. I think it's got some charges each day, but it recharges.
But basically, it means you never ever have to fear
And it would be good because there are times when I'm flying around and I get hit.
Actually, true.
I get hit and then
I reckon,
lose
you know
concentration.
what, Bob?
It's also something
treat yourself.
Treat
yourself.
I'd like it.
You're also, just to remind you as well, more than 2 kilometers into the air right now.
Yeah. When would we ever need a ring of feather?
Which is partly why I decided to put this in the shop.
Yeah, man, I really, really wish I had 11 beans. Oh man,
Tell
I wish
us
I had
more
11
about the
beans.
helmet. What would it have done?
Oh yeah, yeah. I can bring up the helm of.
I'm interested to know.
So not only.
I was so tempted to give you the bean, but there was a part of me that was like, these are very important beans. I really should.
Can somebody retract something that happened an hour and a half ago?
Quick load.
Quick load.
We lose all our progress.
Delete the footage.
I don't even know what will happen.
Bob, give me a bean.
No.
Give me a bean.
No.
Give me a bean.
Fuck. You know what? You know what? I take no responsibility for what happens, all right? Go. Fucking hell.
Give me a bean.
No.
Give me a bean.
No.
It is considered very rare.
Yeah.
It's a dazzling helm set with 1d10 diamonds.
You would have looked so cool as well.
It has 1d10
costume,
diamonds in it.
True.
It has 2d10 rubies, 3d10 fire opals, and 4d10 opals. And then you can remove any one of those gems to cast spells from your helmet. And you also gain the following benefits while wearing it. You can use an action to cast any one of the following spells: Daylight, Fireball, Prismatic Spray, Wall of Fire. Whatever the it's just like, nah, I can do all that. Whenever it has at least 1 diamond in it, the helmet emits light. As long as it has at least 1 ruby, you have resistance to fire damage. Whenever it has at least 1 fire opal, you can use an action to speak a command word to cause a weapon you're holding to burst into flames.
No, it would have been very cool.
Sounds good.
Ben, that would have been so cool.
And anytime... And anytime you take fire damage while you're wearing the thing, there's a chance that the helmet like just bursts into radiance and kills everyone around you.
That's so powerful. If it makes you feel any better, I reckon that Rob would have made that the 12 bean. If we had 11 beans, Rob would have made that the 12 bean thing and not had his Easter egg.
No, the 12 bean thing was definitely a thing you're never going to be able to get because you only had 12 and you used one.
Yeah, I kind of knew it because you were like, it's a super cool sword. It's like flames and poison and amazingness.
Yeah, that was a reference to an amazing series, The Adventure Zone, where they used that sword. Yeah. The 11th thing, though, I was like, I'm going to make this good enough that it's definitely going to piss him off if he doesn't have 11 beans anymore, but bad enough that I'm not going to wreck my gain by giving it to him if he does have 11 beans.
Well, I guess we get a ring of Featherfall.
I guess.
Oh man, that's so lame.
Props and costume department, you're welcome.
Yeah. You had helped out there.
Yeah,
so
and that would have been a pain
you reluctantly buy a ring of featherfalling.
10 beans. I've got 10 beans.
All right, perfect. And he pulls out a ring of featherfall that looks like a
yeah.
You hand over the 10 beans. He thanks you for your business. Hands you the ring of featherfalling.
Do we want to just quickly before you make this transaction? Do you want me to summon my dragon again? Quickly have a fly up and down, see if I can find another bean. No, okay, it's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen. Then he goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 goes first, and you leave the shop. He pushes you out.
Oh, that's rude.
Come on,
that's rude.
Out you go. Got people to see, things to do. I got beans now.
I mean, what are you going to do?
After he leaves and you've all sort of made your way up a little bit to give him space to get out onto his leaf, he closes his shop door behind him and then just swan dives off the leaf.
That was weird.
That was strange.
What a
strange little man.
Strange little man. A strange little man. How's your ring?
Yeah, I mean, it's all right.
Okay. It's not afraid of falling anymore. But,
it's not a helmet literally studded with diamonds and rubies and fire opals with a bunch of spells and abilities to make me incredible. But it's fine.
I think it looks kind of lame.
Looks like a you, Greg. I think you look kind of lame. You big mean garlic. You know what? I think garlic sucks.
It is a
garlic out of this.
It doesn't require charges. It just is every time you whenever you fall while wearing this ring, you descend 60 feet per round and take no damage from falling.
I think that's actually very good.
Cool. That's pretty cool.
It's good. It's just if I didn't have the fucking helmet of brilliance to compare it to, I'd be like, whoa.
Yeah.
Wow, what an asshole DM. After another little while of climbing, you're finding your climbing is a little harder because of your levels of exhaustion now. You've been climbing for a long time. If you've ever been to spend a few hours at a climbing wall, you know it gets real sore and real difficult to do.
Lats.
Yeah. Eventually you get to a section where you're kind of buggered because you realize that the next few leaves around are smashing the cloud giantess on the ground. The next few leaves around have been chewed away by various bugs and things, and they are
How's there a full ecosystem on this already?
They are structurally unsound.
It's almost like it's magic or something.
That's so weird.
And as they are structurally unsound, you kind of feel like, oh crap, we might be at a loss as to how to get up, until you notice that, much like the shop, there is a doorway into the stalk here. The door you're looking at is a misshapen, small wooden door that you would have to kind of lean down to get into. It looks like a couple of floorboards kind of put upright and nailed together. And in the doorway there is a slat with sort of like a sliding puzzle. And there are 9 tiles in that puzzle. And you can see that they are the numbers, the numerals 1 to 5, and the 4 basic mathematical symbols. What do you want to do?
Solve it.
Okay, cool. So the solution is...
Right. Nailed it.
What do you want to do? You are kind of at a loss as to what to do with some of the...
There's no equals.
One more time. So we've got.
There's no equals.
There's 5 functioning leaves.
Well, there are many leaves. These are you've gone all the way.
I imagine they'll just kick anyone more decrepit as they go up.
But there is a door in the one that you're on, and you can look around and see that the next one that is you could possibly climb up to it, but it might not hold your weight. There is also a door into that one as well.
And sorry, and where is this thing?
This is in the door that you're on.
All right.
So
Well, with your feather fall, go up to the next, just one up, and just have a look if the door's the same up there.
Is there another door up there?
You said there's a door
Yep.
on the next leaf.
The next leaf that you can see has a door in it as well.
Oh, okay, sorry, I missed that. I was focusing on
You're
numbers.
currently at the back of the climbing situation, so you'd have to climb past Greg and past Bodger to get up in front. And you no longer on a dragon.
I'm a dragon no more.
Alright, I
also
guess
climbing, and you're not tied to the rest of them.
Because if I fall...
Hey, you know how I whacked your rope away earlier? Just really quickly, could you tie that to me?
No, go yourself.
Okay. You know what? Fair.
The one that's just got and let's say attuned to the ring of feather falling is tied to the rest of them.
Yeah.
The one that's not is not.
Yeah.
Is there anything else on the door? Like any number that we're supposed to be like? There's nothing else.
All right.
I suppose I'm
Is there a
assuming.
number on the leaf?
No, I do tie him to the rope. I do tie him.
I assume that what we're trying to do here is whatever that minus what do we do it in?
Yeah.
Whatever the final number that it comes to we're trying to come to a final number.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Probably.
So there's no number on the leaf?
I know that seems obvious, but we're trying to get that plus that plus that.
I reckon this equates to something.
Do we know how many leaves high we are? We haven't been
And that number,
No, you don't know how many leaves high you are.
whether we're trying to make that final number come to.
Everybody make an intelligence check.
Oh, 19.
Ooh, 19 as well.
14.
Probably 12 total.
So I got 20.
Plus 0. 14.
So you go to 20?
Yeah.
The two of you piece together that there are the first one that started with a door is a little weird that it's got a door, except for the fact that the next one also has a door. And you imagine if the next one has a door as well, and the next one and the next one, then the number that you could get to might be the number of the door that this one leads to. You look up and you see that about another 9 leaves should get you to the top of the cloud range.
So if we work out an equation that adds to 9, it might bring us up to...
There it is.
Okay.
There it is.
Let's try. So 9. Let's try and get 9.
And my countdown. Now the countdown clock starts when we've got 30. We've got 30 seconds.
It is possible to get around this without doing the numbers. It's just that on the way you can see that there are big bugs that are on the leaves. You'd have to have some sort of combat with those bugs. You'd have to get some skill checks to climb up onto. So basically, you've got 2 ways around this puzzle. You can avoid the puzzle entirely and just try and make your way up through dangerous leaves and bugs without falling and dying. Or you can try and solve the puzzle and skip the doors by skipping up to door number 9.
You got a solution?
No. I'm
just starting. Just
2 divided by 1.
Equals 1.
Equals 1.
No.
Oh, equals 2, sorry.
2 plus...
It's going to go well.
I know, goddamn.
No, we're doing that.
We're just here, now you get 20 minutes of maths, guys.
Yeah. Feel free, by the way, editors, to make this like a montage.
Yeah.
10 divided by...
Minus... Well, there'll
3
definitely be a way to get to
turns
that.
to 12.
3 plus 1 times 2 divided by...
Just tear this out of the door.
Replace the 3 and the 4, and that gets 9.
So there goes...
Okay, yeah, I've done it. I think I've done it. 5 times 3 is 15, minus 1 is 14. Oh, no, I haven't done it. No, Greg, it's my turn. Greg, no, okay, good. You have to start with a 2 plus 5, so you're getting a 7 times 3.
No.
Okay, Bodger goes. Times
5
4
times 4, 20.
divided by 3.
18 divided by 3.
Where's
It's
the
not going to be a whole number.
5, 1, plus 5. No,
5, one more go. 5
20.
times 1.
That times 1's 5.
Plus
Stop saying numbers. Stop saying numbers.
divided by 3.
Divided by 3.
I feel like we should have taken like 8,
5 over 3.
No, 0 plus 1 equals 3.
Yeah.
3.
There are over 200 ways to do it.
Oh, really? Times 4. Wow. It's 12. Divided by 2 is 6.
We start with 4 divided by 1, which gives us 1.
This is 4.
Gives us 4.
Okay. Baradun sets out.
Hey boys and girls, your friendly high sorcerer Baradun here. This is a little PSA to let you know, stay in school, go to math class. Math is important, so you don't end up like stupid assholes like us.
For
You
what?
haven't used one of
Give it all to Ben.
No.
Give it to Ben. Give it to Ben. Does everyone shut up? Give it to Ben.
14. 14 minus 5.
Bam! Maths!
D&D!
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I got it, get out of the way, get out of the way. You got that one, then that one, and we times, and then we that one. No. I got it! I'm the best! I'm the best! You did it! Bob knows maths! Bob knows maths! Yeah, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah. Hey, Bonjo, I've got a question for you. Do you like apples? Yeah. How do you like them apples? Huh? I'm a genius! I'm a genius,
At first I was impressed.
I should be High Sorcerer! I should be literally God!
We are not going to hear the end of this.
You will never hear the end of this.
Well, thanks for
I'm a
opening the
genius, a math genius!
Anyone but Bob.
I did simple arithmetic. None of you dickheads did. I'm the best!
All right,
Ben
so-
did maths.
Ben do math.
That's it, I'm done. I'm going to retire undefeated.
You're all crowded around on this one leaf. It's bending very dangerously under your weight. You're heavily making use of.
Bodger's just reached up and grabbed it. He's just got like one of your knives and he's just stuck it into
I
the thing
feel like
so that
I
he
should
can
have
be
been
hanging
able
up.
to do that in a minute, just to make.
Yeah,
I knew I could do it. The cameras. It's
the chaos of it all, yeah.
I knew I could do it too, but yeah, like you said, I just needed to see all the numbers together without them constantly shifting and
All
changing.
right. In the comments for this episode, I want all sorts of different ways of getting 9.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah, I'm
also
interested in that.
genuinely, like, go away. You're not allowed to use this combination anymore. Go away and just, like, time yourself privately.
Time yourself. See how long it takes you to
How long
get
did this
9.
take us? 10 minutes?
It would have taken
43 hours.
It was less than
How
that.
long did it take us? 5 minutes?
All right. As you open the door, you see that the what would be the entrance cavity of the stalk is a lot larger, TARDIS style on the inside, and there is this beautiful meadow. This beautiful looks like you're in this this fantasy paradise kind of a land. Similar to some of the places you saw in the life domain when you were meditating and becoming Cleric Greg.
Okay.
As you look across, as you look across this space, you see there is a similar door on the other side. You wander across the meadows, and as you do so, you feel rejuvenated and enlifted and enriched, and you each recover 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh,
Luckily, I didn't have any.
see that.
And as you open the door onto the other side, suddenly there's blistery snowstorm again on the outside, and you look out, and sure enough, there is a leaf for you to stand on. You look out and look down to where you were. You can kind of see down from underneath because it kind of wraps around the tree about, let's say, 9 leaves. You look down, and just as the last person is entering the one down there, they are coming out up here, and you've missed all of the 7
Horrible leaves.
the 7
good work,
terrible,
team.
horrible leaves. Along with the leaf bug that was disguised itself as a leaf that you could have stood on and then it would have flown away. You missed out on the giant ladybirds that basically wouldn't budge under any circumstances, and you'd have to like climb past them or animal handling them or something.
I always felt really
You missed the giant caterpillars.
awful for you when we
You even missed the
just
nest.
bypass all the stuff.
You
that
even
planned.
missed the nest full of harpies that would have tried to lull you into, like with their song, would have lulled you into falling off of the leaves.
I'm sorry, Rob.
And then I'm D&D. This was very fun, and you managed to bypass all of them.
Great.
You've made it to the 9th leaf, and on the 10th leaf, you can see that your heads would start to poke above the clouds finally. Your heads poke up above the clouds with the final little push, and you can see in the distance an enormous, just beyond scale comprehension with nothing to compare it to, tower, a castle of sorts that seems to be a giant's castle.
Might that be Vazu Greek Castle?
And strolling out of that castle towards you is a woman you have seen before.
What's that?
24 foot tall, towering mountain of a woman. A giant, by the way. She's a giant. She's not just a tall lady. She's an actual capital G giant.
That's right. You first.
You were talking to her for quite some time, and then she said something about the giant. You'll be the savior of the giants, and Adam went, "Oh, is she a giant?
I thought she was just a big lady."
She is. She has skin tone resembling an overcast sky. She's dressed in the finest of silk gowns and shoulder cape to match. She's got an ornate breastplate that's crafted from a solid mithril, demonstrating the highest quality of craftsmanship. You want it? On her head, she wears an item of golden jewellery the size of a dinner plate. It's so well crafted, it seems like it would be worth more than many men make in a month. She, as with many cloud giants, is all about
Clouds.
Opulent
Giants.
Opulence.
She f***ing loves clouds, mate.
She's all about them clouds.
I bow in front of her and go,
You speak giant.
Yeah, this is me speaking giant. By the way, in our world, this should be giant. I don't know what you were speaking before, but this is in our world is how you speak giant.
It's like,
Noted.
It's like the higher level giant.
Yeah, 14.
He's speaking high giant.
Plus
all right, you don't
charisma,
offend
plus
her.
2.
She arrives and tells you it's safe to step onto the clouds, and you step off of the leaf, and your foot hits sort of a spongy ground, kind of like when there's a thick layer of moss on the undergrowth of a forest. You don't sink all the way in, but you step onto it.
Love it.
The entire clouds, whenever you're walking, act as whoopee cushions.
Oh, not again. I thought we left that as a board, D&D.
Not turning that into the board campaign
I thought
again.
we left that as the board, D&D. Jesus.
She says, welcome to my home, my tiny friends. I had begun to believe you had died.
She walks away.
Wow. The cloud realm. Wow. Right, here we go. You hear that? Oh man! No! Don't pretend like you're above this, Barry.
This is not. Oh my God! This is so mature.
Listen to this.
No! We are not having stupid fighting clouds. No! I'm in a crew with a bunch of idiots.
I began to believe you died. It had been so long since.
How long has it been? How long has it been? What
2.5 months or so.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It was about 64, 68, somewhere around there.
To be fair, we're a bit busy.
Yeah, we
been
actually
a lot of shit
we killed 2.5 hags and
killed some giant, killed some things.
Killed some things that
bring
were
back to the hags.
Killed some giant
hags.
Big old hags.
killed some
Why
things
didn't
that
you
were
tell me?
infected by veteran.
Why don't you tell me all about it? Step inside my castle. And she turns to lead you into the castle.
No.
That's the doors of her castle.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so the stepping as farts doors are like porn sounds. Okay, so
No. Not canon.
Is it still parting sounds
That was
inside
just
the castle?
That was just the board series. We're not having that in this series. I refuse.
Oh, it's ridiculous how much that makes me laugh. Just fart sounds.
12-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Child.
So, as you arrive, you can pop yourselves out in front.
Are we coming in?
We're
Coming in
this
from
way.
that way so that the cameras can see you. I can start to move you guys around.
Whoa.
Flash.
Yeah, fancy.
Like an 18th century tech. Yeah.
Okay.
Flash. not the gigantic tower.
Big new fancy map and tower.
Yes, I borrowed it from Brad. Thank you very much, Brad, from Cutting Words.
Thanks, Brad.
Thanks, Brad.
My man Brad.
I assume that's Brad Leone, internet chef.
Yeah, obviously. I don't know who that is.
It's the guy who gave you that.
See, I thought that was Brad from Cutting Words.
Nah. Brad Leone, internet chef.
Oh, okay. Weird. How weird.
I knew no one here would get the reference. That's purely for me.
And we'll remove it.
We've got less than 10 minutes right now.
So, she welcomes you to her home. Everything is obviously giant-sized, but being that she was expecting you a while ago, she has some amount of...
She's been sitting there waiting like...
She has some amount of
dinner on the
smaller
table.
furniture.
Any time now. Milk ready for cream.
Big old glass of milk. No, when she saw Greg last, he was a psychopath. With a poppy.
With Poppy.
So she comments on that first. She's like, you're looking well. You're looking different.
Thank you. No, feeling more stable mentally.
I like the outfit.
Yes.
Has Bodger already tried to hit on her?
I don't think so. You can try
like
it
from
out,
last time. I just want because he's kind of
believe
into
you
big
did.
ones.
I'm having a conversation with him right now, so it'd be really rude if you tried to.
So good.
Bodger's like
He comes in, pushes Greg by the face.
So good.
Bodger's 6 foot, yeah? Bodger's 6 foot.
6'3", I think it's my height.
Is your height,
Yeah.
so 6'3", so he's about a quarter of her height. So what am I, 6? So that's
so
halfway up and a
she's
half.
so-
So you're up to her knee.
Because I'm half Goliath. That's not a giant.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Half
And I'm
Goliath.
like, hey.
Well, I'm actually talking to.
Sorry, mate.
Are you really gonna?
Did it hurt?
Sorry?
Did it hurt?
Did
When
what
you
hurt?
fell from heaven.
She's literally in heaven. She's standing
I'm
pretty
on
much
the
in
clouds.
heaven.
That wouldn't work for me.
Are your feet sore?
No.
Because you've
Why?
been walking through my mind all day.
Been walking through your mind?
Yeah, it's running through your mind, mate. Running.
16 now.
That's good.
That's
16
an
plus
18
charisma plus
18
2.
charisma.
You've been walking through my mind all day.
That's very forward of you. Very charming, I suppose. Can I get you any of you a drink, please?
Very rude.
Yes, please.
I will take a double.
After that, yes, please.
With you.
You see that she doesn't seem to need to walk around too much. She can like float herself along on like a mist sort of just exudes off of her lower legs and supports her body as she flies around.
Yeah, I was having a really nice conversation with her, and you ruined that.
She just left.
You ruined that.
Oh, okay.
I loved.
She
having a
eventually
chat.
comes back with the like
talk to
a
me.
huge, kind of like a serving tray, but she places it on the floor in front of you and says, of course, I don't mean any disrespect, so if you wish to make your own way around my castle, you can, but if you wish for me to expedite the process, feel free to step onto this and I will take you to where we are going to talk.
Sure.
Ooh, this sounds fancy.
Very good.
You step onto this serving tray plate essentially, and she lifts it up and just kind of
I love being
lifts the
lifted by
four of you.
something.
up.
Oh.
like that.
Oh.
Flies
Roger,
up
stop.
through the center of the tower. You can kind of, I don't know if the cameras can see, but there's like holes throughout the tower, so she can fly up to the different levels. So she flies you up to an observation deck where you can see this beautiful sight. It's still winter and cold, so it's a blistery kind of day, but you're above the clouds now, so no snow.
No oxygen.
Visibility. Flies you all the way to space.
Magic man.
Wow.
That's amazing.
It is amazing.
Amazing.
Oh man, we're so high up.
Totally. Breathe it in.
You guys notice how thin the air is? I feel like I'm struggling to get enough oxygen, you know?
Oh yeah, because
I hadn't really noticed, but now that you say
we're
it.
quite high up, aren't we? Oxygen's quite thin up here.
Oh, I'm starting to feel
Now that you mention it.
Really, actually,
starting to feel a little bit light-headed, you know?
You know, now that you mention it.
And she sets you down in this enormous drawing room, essentially, where she places the tray down on a massive coffee table and sets you onto this huge sofa, and then takes a seat opposite and sort of gestures with her hand, and this air elemental servant of hers starts to pour you out some various different drinks, whiskey, of course.
Cloud whiskey.
What do you talk about? What's the most pressing thing that you divulge to this lady?
I start talking about the various things you can do with garlic.
What do you?
The small talk goes for a while. You try and hit on her for a little
I
bit.
think with all our faffing around, it's actually a good time to stop there.
All right.
Okay.
So you have your
Well,
Well, I'll carry this conversation on next time.
perfect.
Next time on NPC D&D.
What do they do in their conversations?
A great cliffhanger. Everybody loves a cliffhanger. I will give you a better cliffhanger than a conversation.
Cool.
So you divulge information to her about.
I go, all right, I'm here again. You're welcome.
Yes.
Savior.
I've been trying to.
Are you
get
threatened
into
by
my
him? Because he looks like he's trying to.
What can you tell me about what you've learned?
Right, well, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. And that's part of what's taken so long. It took us a lot of time to get there, blah, blah, blah. And I just go, exposition dump, Calithac, demons, Laethil.
The camera just goes down to the huge-sized whiskey symbol that's in front of you, and then another one appears next to it, and another one, and your story's getting slurred.
I keep butting in and going, and I won that fight, and I was actually quite poignant in that fight, and I was quite, I kept,
Tell her about the 3 giants that you've encountered so far: the hill giant, the frost giant, and the stone giant. They're all warlocks of Calithac.
Kill them.
Are we hiding from her, by the way? Just that we killed giants? Is that
no? Because they were kind of
evil ways.
Kill a human, you don't hide it.
I do.
She once she knows that Verderin is Calithac, she seems relieved. Giant kin, she tells you, don't generally like or get involved in the politics of small folk. But that was almost on the verge of changing when Calithac was ingratiating himself with them. That's kind of his whole purpose, was to try and get the giants involved in the politics of everyday small folk life. Because controlling weather and such can affect the small folk, and so he was like, hey, I don't know if you realize how much effect on our lives you guys have as giants. If you could think twice about us when you're doing things, that'd be great. Hill giants and stone giants having fights cause earthquakes for people, all sorts of things like that. So that's kind of his whole mission when he got disappeared.
Hey, you know how you guys are just f***ing around? Yeah, we're finding out.
Yeah, you're f***ing around, we're finding out. So because he was doing such a good job of ingratiating himself in their culture and trying to make himself honorary giant, essentially, right on the verge of his disappearance, she is relieved that it's him that's kind of involved from the other side now.
Sorry, who?
Calithac. She promises you that if you are indeed allies of Calithac, and you can prove so to the rest of the Ordning, which is the ranking of giant kind, you will have the giants as allies in your confrontation with Laethil. Which is good because of Laethil's power and his propaganda campaign at the moment, you will not have the allies of most small folk, with the exception of the people you've just made friends with in the Elven Islands.
The Selvins.
Yeah.
They f***ing love us.
You won't likely have many allies in the human kingdoms, so the giants on your side is probably a good idea.
Sure.
She also says, on the topic of these warlocks of Calithac you've been encountering, there is a cloud giant among us that is experiencing similar difficulties. He is a gambler. He makes deals with pretty much everything and anything he can. It is even said that he has made a deal with death himself. He's come back from the dead and now wears 2 faces. One living and one... this. If you could get to him and make some sort of deal, some sort of bet, a wager, he would instantly take you up on it. And in that, if you can defeat him or overcome him, defeat him in this bet, or just defeat him in combat, it would serve us greatly. You also know that you need a piece of cloud giant for your hammer. So 2 birds, 1 stone here.
So, sorry, just to clarify, you want us to make a bet with him and then beat him?
If you can kill him. If you can kill him or best him in some sort of wager, either way, I'm sure that he will...
we'll just kill him.
So one of the issues might be, from what you've told us so far about how you deal with
probably
things...
kill him is easiest. It's one thing we're pretty good at.
Yes.
So what information did we get? Was Gambler... Yeah, so did we get his name?
His name is...
Flurgenberg.
His name is Flurgenberg.
Flurgenbergenstock.
His name is Crick Nicholzoon.
Close.
And she tells you the whereabouts of Crick Nicholzoon's castle among the clouds, and she can arrange for transportation to get you to him if needed.
We'll just stay 11 days, and then we'll...
And as you prepare for the encounter with the 2-faced cloud giant with warlock powers, we will leave it there and pick up next time.
Oh, goodness.
Crick Nicholson.
Well done. She did tell you about Crick Nicholson. If you go there and propose any sort of a bet or a deal with him, he's guaranteed to take it.
I want his big toe, baby.
I wrote down our quest log.
Beautiful.
So now...
Thank you for doing the work for.
Welcome in. And he steps to the side and gestures into his huge manor.
Let's cut to the chase. I'm going to be honest with you. We don't know exactly what it is at this moment, but we do have merch available, and it's over here. Click the link if you want to get some of our cool new merch. Right there.